So we're really hoping that we can lean on those guys, especially early on. But, as the year goes on, if you can develop good camaraderie up front, it can take you a long ways. So we're feeling good about where we're at with that group.
Coach, want to talk a little bit about your tight end. This is a guy who had a big season his freshman year, 6'5", 225, Cooper Terwilliger. He had a big game versus Aberdeen Central last year. What have you seen here to start his sophomore campaign, maybe in practice? This guy's going to have a big season.
Yeah, he's mentally, he's so much more ready this year. I mean, last year, being a kind of a shyer younger freshman, just coming in and trying not to do too much. And, that was a big reason here in the starting spot was he was just able to come in and we knew what we were going to get. We could trust him to do his job as good as he could. This year, he's really embraced having a bigger role and being able to do different things. I think that we're really excited to showcase some of the different abilities that he has that he didn't really get to use last year.
And, Coach, final one here for you. What would you say is the biggest key for you guys, maybe on offense, defense, special teams, or just in general, for you guys to come out with a win tonight?
Yeah, I think it is going to come down to the line play, on both sides of the ball. If we can establish our game on the offensive side, hopefully we can find some success and, throughout the game. And then defensively, I think, again, it still starts up front. We've got our most experience on the front on the line. And if we can find a way to make that matter the most, then hopefully we come out victorious.
And that's Steve Steele, the head coach of the Pierre Governors, joining us on the Golden Eagle Tailgate pregame show. A team that has had a lot of success under Steele. This is his 9th season. They've won 7 consecutive Class 11 AA state championships in a row, and they were 11-1 last season. Coming up next on the Golden Eagle Tailgate pregame show as the countdown to kickoff continues, we'll look back the best of the 2023 season for the Golden Eagles. Keep it tuned here to the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
This is Rich Krokel, Aberdeen Transportation Director. No matter where you're traveling this year, choose the Aberdeen Regional Airport. The earlier you book your tickets, the more money you'll save. We have free parking, short wait times and security lines, and SkyWest and Delta now offer first-class service to and from Aberdeen. When you fly with us, you're not only supporting your local community, but you'll also get back home to your bed faster when you return. Book your tickets today at AberdeenRegionalAirport.us. That's AberdeenRegionalAirport.us. Choose comfort, reliability, and convenience. Choose the Aberdeen Regional Airport.
Aberdeen Regional Airport.
And we're back on the Golden Eagle Tailgate pregame show on Sunny 97.7 and the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. It's Aberdeen Central versus Pierre, Week 1 of the 2024 season from the Gene Bernal Complex. Can't wait for the matchup here tonight. Right now, let's take a look at the best plays from the Golden Eagles season from last year. Kampshoft, he's got a running back on his right hip, and that's going nowhere, and I believe that's going to be a safety. A safety. Aberdeen Central is on the street corner Urban Market scoreboard, and now the score is 7-2. Brandon Schwann all over that. Man in motion, that is Goebel. Takes the snap, it's a pass, pressure coming, he steps up, rolls right, fires on the run, intercepted! Intercepted by Aberdeen Central! A big turnover, it's Tate Huff, he's down at the 40! Carlson, he's got 8 punts inside the 20. His long is 65 yards. That one's another good one. Takes a central bounce inside the 20 and inside the 10. Still rolling, and that is inside the 5. Still rolling. Look at the ball keep rolling. It's inside the 2. And it's down there at the 1. What a punt from Jet Carlson. Second down and 10 at the 28. Quick pitch here to Ligon. He breaks a tackle inside the 10. Near the 5, near the goal line is he in. He's down at the 1-yard line. He looked like he was in for a touchdown, but he is marked inside the 1. Great blocking here from the left side of the line. Riker Meister, Andrew Jorgensen, a big kick-out block as well from the fullback. First down and goal inside the 1. Lamar under center. Takes a snap, tries to sneak it in. No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Huntemer takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, and he's intercepted. intercepted by Cornell Ricklick. Ricklick angles to the far side. He's tackled at the 41. Cornell Ricklick, an interception for Aberdeen Central. Jones Huntemer out of the gun here. He's got two in the backfield, two receivers to the far side of the field. He takes the snap. Play action pass. Now looks here near side. Intercepted. Intercepted by Comstock. He's got it here near side, and he takes it inside the 35-yard line. His second pick of the day, the fifth turnover forced from Aberdeen Central. 1st and 10, Golden Eagles. Huntemer takes a snap, rolling near side, pressure in his face, and he's sacked back at the 41-yard line. It's Bryce Beetlesbacher getting the sack for Aberdeen Central, and it's going to bring up 4th down and long. 3rd down and 8 at the 34-yard line. Hemrick out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers here to the near side. Drops back to pass. Now rolling far side, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked in the backfield once again from Aberdeen Central. It's Austin Erickson with the sack. Pistol look this time. Ligon behind him, the tailback. 2 receivers here to the near side. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's got a man open. It's Cooper Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis 40, 45, 50 into Watertown territory. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Aberdeen Central. 1:55, the clock stops. 2 timeouts remaining for Mitchell. Chenoweth out of the pistol, takes the snap. He's looking, pumps, and pass is intercepted. Intercepted by Comstock. And he's going to walk his way in for an Aberdeen Central touchdown. Braden Comstock with a pick 6, and Aberdeen Central leads it 20-6. 7:18, first half, 7-0 Aberdeen Central. Quick pass, and it's intercepted. Intercepted there by Aberdeen Central. It's a touchdown. Aberdeen Central touchdown, a pick 6. It's Cornell Ricklick. 2 in the backfield, pistol look, Erickson as well as Ligon. It's a quarterback run right there to Lamar, and he walks his way in for an Aberdeen Central touchdown. Parker Lamar from 5 yards out. Aberdeen Central 6, Mitchell 0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Parker Lamar, he's out of the pistol this time. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Now Asoff in motion to the near side. Takes the snap. It's a handoff to Avery Ligon. Ligon 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Avery Ligon, touchdown for Aberdeen Central, 38 yards. And the Golden Eagles extend the lead, 21-14. Waldrop out of the pistol, Ligon behind him. Takes the snap, he's looking to pass. He's got Eisenbeis wide open at the 15. Pass is caught! Caught at the 5, and he's going to score! Cooper Eisenbeis juggles in and then comes down with it. Touchdown Aberdeen Central with 9:12 to go in the first half on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Those were the highlights from the 2023 season for the Golden Eagles. Coming up next on the pregame show, we'll have starting lineups and getting closer to kickoff. Keep it tuned.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunny 97.7, broadcasting live from the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth at the G. Burnell Complex. Matt McClure here, bringing you some 11AA high school football action. It's Aberdeen Central and Pierre, and our referees for tonight's game brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, Tanner John Dahl, Scott Whitlock, Tim Steinwant, Josh Steinwant, and Eric Donut. Those are the officials for tonight's game. Looking at our starting lineups presented by Eric Insurance Agency. Talk to Erickson Insurance Agency and see what they can do for your home, farm, auto, crop, livestock coverage. You can give them a call at 605-397-4420. Again, that's 397-4420. Or you can visit EricksonAgency.com. Starting lineup here for the Aberdeen Central. We'll do defense for Aberdeen Central. Brandon Schwann, a 6', 205 senior. At defensive end, you have Jackson Henley, a 6', 255 junior. And a defensive tackle, 6'4", 295 junior, Felipe Gonzalez. At outside linebacker, it's Jack Birch, a 6'6", 210 junior. At linebacker, a senior, 6'4", 195-pound Jacob Weishar. At linebacker, Tate Huff. He's a 5'8", 160-pound senior. He's at middle linebacker. And Caden Shadow, another linebacker, a 5'10", 185-pound senior. Evan Sickmiller, a 6', 170-pound junior, is the corner with Carson Borg. The safeties is Preston Peterson and Cordell Ricklick. National anthem underway. We're going to step aside, be back in a minute.
When someone is coming to your home, there is comfort in a familiar face. Get that familiar face with Damien and Blinds on Main. Damien has been in the window industry for 10 years and specializes in guiding you through the window treatment process, from selection to measuring, even through install. Call the window and now window treatment experts at 605-229-0027 for your free consultation, or visit us at blindsonmain.com.
Hi, this is Guy at Healthcare Plus. Our high interest rates on multiple credit cards making it hard to manage your finances? Simplify your life with a Healthcare Plus low interest rate credit card. Imagine the relief of having just one payment each month and saving money with no transfer fees to pay off current cards. Stop in today and let us help you say goodbye to the stress of juggling multiple payments with a low interest rate credit card and start enjoying financial freedom today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunny 97.7. Captains taking the field here for Aberdeen Central. It's Tate Huff, Cordell Ricklick, Brody Asoff, and Riker Meister, the captains for Aberdeen Central at the 50-yard line. For Pierre, Jacob Mickinen, George Staley, Elijah Bucci are the captains at the 50-yard line for Pierre. Finishing up that Erickson Agency starting lineup for Aberdeen Central defensively, it was Evan Sickmiller, a 6', 170-pound junior. Carson Borg, a 6'1", 165-pound junior. Safeties, Cordell Ricklick, 6'2", 180 senior. And Preston Peterson is the free safety for Aberdeen Central. Looking at the Pierre offense, Caleb Lounsbury, the quarterback, he's a 6', 170-pound junior. The offensive line, they returned 3 guys to this team from last year. A junior, 6'2", 235, Max Bogenhagen. A guard, a senior, 5'10", 265, Baxter Schremp. The center, Zayden Rounds, a 6'1", 260 senior. Jacob Mickinen, who we announced earlier, 255, 6'4 senior. And Ty Michael at right tackle, a 6'4", 240-pound senior. The receivers for Pierre, George Staley, a 5'9", 175-pound senior. And Carter Shuffbean, a 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. Cooper Terwilliger, a 6'5", 225 sophomore. Aiden Bean, a receiver at 6'2", 190, a junior. And Trevor Rounds, the running back for Pierre, 5'11", 185-pound senior. And you'll also see Elijah Bucci on offense, a 6'3", 220 senior. Offense for Aberdeen Central. New offensive line, only one returner from last year. It was Riker Meister. He started at left tackle. He's at right guard, a left guard. He is 6'1", 225. The offensive line from left to right for Central. Jackson Henley, a 6', 255 junior. Jordan Foss at center, 6'3", 240. Right guard's Blake Matson, and right tackle is Jordan Rexdinger. As it looks like Aberdeen Central will defer for the second half. They will get the ball to start the second half, so they are kicking deep here to start. Looking at the remainder of the starters offensively for Aberdeen Central, it's Brody Asoff, a receiver, 5'9", 155-pound senior. Carson Borg, 6'1", 165 junior. Brenner Waldrop, the sophomore, 6'5", 185-pound sophomore, is a quarterback. Colby Dallin at tight end. Ridley Waldo at running back. Joey Dahlman at fullback. Aberdeen Central, like we said, is going to be kicking the ball off right to left here on your radio dial to start. Joey Dahlman is kicking it deep for Aberdeen Central. He tees it up at the 40-yard line. Back deep for Pierre. Is George Staley and Carson Stoser. They are back deep. Heels at the 10-yard line. Dahlman ready. Kicks it. It's a live drive kick. Stoser has it at the 10. Burst forward 20. Outside 25, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Pierre Governors at their own 30-yard line. 84 degrees and sunny here in the Hub City. We got winds at 13 miles an hour, wind gusts at 21. Defense for Aberdeen Central takes the field first versus this offense for Pierre. Caleb Lounsbury, the quarterback, he's in the pistol. Sends Terwilliger in motion to the near side. Stawley also in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to Rounds up the middle. He's got a big hole, and he explodes forward for a gain of 6. It'll bring up second down in about 4. Coach Breeze is really excited about Felipe Gonzalez. He's a defensive tackle. Finished 5th in the shot put in track. Gets off the snap here. Rounds another handoff up the gut, and Weishar was the first to him. Jacob Weishar. It's going to bring up third down and short. It's about 1. Opening quarter here from the Gene Brown Complex. It's Aberdeen Central and Pierre. Only 3 games in the state of South Dakota in high school football today. We're one of them here at the Gene Brown Complex. Lounsbury out of the pistol. Rounds behind him. Wide receivers on each side. Terwilliger, the tight end, in tight. Handoff to Rounds. He just bulldozes his forward across the 40. It's enough to pick up the first down. And he's tackled after a short game. Birch Schwann on the stop for Aberdeen Central. And it's first down and 10 for Pierre at their own 41-yard line. Again, it's Schwann, Henley, Gonzalez, Birch, the starting 4 defensive linemen. Weishar, Huff, and Shadow as the linebackers. Also Birch at the outside backer. Sickmiller, Peterson, Ricklick, and Borg, the secondary for Central. Lounsbury out of the pistol, hands it off to Rounds again, and he's met for a short gain. It's Cordell Ricklick. He comes from the strong safety position. He's all over it. Cordell was 3rd on the team in tackles a season ago. He had 57 tackles. And he comes flying out of nowhere for that one. It's a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Ball at the 40-yard line. Pierre moving left to right. 10 minutes here in the first quarter. Lounsbury takes the snap. Shotgun fires to Terwilliger. He's got space into Aberdeen Central territory, and he's tackled at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of about 15. Terwilliger, this is a guy who was big time last year in this game. He's got a ton of Division I offers from big schools. Georgia, Iowa, Nebraska. He's only a sophomore, and he's got the size, and it looks like there is a stoppage of play. Somebody is down for Pierre with an injury. Looks like an offensive lineman. That looks like Ty Michael, the starting right tackle. He is down at the Central logo at the 50. And he looks like he's in some pain. With that said, we're going to step aside. 9:46 first quarter. The Eagles and the Governors are tied at 0. We're back in a moment here on Sunny.
Lean Transportation has served Aberdeen and the surrounding area for over 100 years. For everything from site work and preparation to asphalt paving for home, farm, and business, Lean Transportation is your trusted construction partner. They even sell landscaping materials, from decorative rock for flower beds and landscaping to large decorative stones. Lean Transportation can help you out. Call Lean Transportation at 605-225-3814 or stop by their office just west of the Bypass Bridge on West Highway 12 in Aberdeen.
Insurance Plus, count on us. We're the ones to trust. Because things happen, Insurance Plus. For auto, home, life, and more.
Everything you need insurance for.
Specialized in all we do is done right just for you. Insurance Plus, count on us. We're the ones to trust. Because things happen, Insurance Plus.
Call Insurance Plus at 225-4270 or go online to ins-plus.com.
Terwilliger has it after a quick pass, and he is tackled right away. Evan Sickmiller on the stop for Aberdeen Central. 6 foot, 170-pound junior comes from his cornerback position, makes a nice play. It's a loss of a half a yard. It's second down and 11 at the Central 46-yard line. Lounsbury in the pistol. Takes the snap. Quick pitch to Rounds. Rounds breaks the tackle, and then Ricklick steps up in the hole, and he knocks him down. It's a pickup of a couple. It's going to bring up a third down and long. Tonight's keys to the game brought to you by the Aberdeen Chrysler Center. Win third down if you're Aberdeen Central on defense. Here's a big one. Third down and 9 from the 44. Lounsbury, he's got 3 receivers near side, takes the snap from the shotgun. He's looking far side deep. It's incomplete. Incomplete. Carson Borg on the coverage there. He was looking for Terwilliger down the far sideline. And that's going to bring up a fourth down and 9. And Pierre's going to have to punt. Back deep here for Central. Brody Asoff and Cordell Ricklick. Their heels are at their own 10-yard line. Punting is Carter Templeton for Pierre. Templeton, a freshman. Looks like possibly a fake. And then a rugby punt into Aberdeen Central's end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So it'll bring up first down and 10 for Aberdeen Central. 8:17 here in the first quarter. On the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Street Corner Urban Market, the home of the best gas deal in Aberdeen. Pay with the Dino Pay app. Combine that with the mobile advantage and save 35 cents per gallon of gas. Plus enjoy new Hunt Brothers Pizza, grab-and-go meals, snacks, fresh produce, grocery items, and more. Street Corner is located across from Aberdeen Chrysler on North Highway 281. Brenner Waldrop, the quarterback here for Aberdeen Central, started in 2 games in 2023, 209 yards passing, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Offensive line for Central, it's Jackson Henley, Riker Meister, Joran Foss, Blake Matson, and Jordan Rexinger. Receivers, Asoff and Borg. Tight end, Colby Dowan, Ridley Waldo, and Joey Dahlman. That is the running back and fullback, Waldo and Dahlman. Justin Breeze, his 3rd season. He's 10-11 all time, 6-5 in 2022. They lost to the semifinals to T. Last year, 4-6, lost into the quarterfinals to Watertown. Brenner Waldrop out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side of the field, takes the snap. Fires, and it's intercepted. Intercepted right away by Pierre. What a play. That is Coulter Babcock on the interception for Pierre. And it's first down and 10 for Pierre. Coulter Babcock, he looked like he was going to come in and blitz and then stepped out last second. Waldrop didn't see him. And there's a penalty down. It looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is called on Pierre. So they got too excited there, and that drops it back 15 yards. Ball is still on the Central 37 after the turnover. Lounsbury takes the snap, rolling right, fires on the run. It's Bucci with the reception, tackled right away for Evan Sickmiller. It's a gain of about 4. It's second down at 6. Ball at the 34-yard line of Central. As Pierre trying to capitalize after the turnover, Central's defense is trying to remain strong here. 3 in the backfield with Lounsbury. The quarterback, he's got Rounds, Bucci in there as well. Staley also in. Play action pass. And Ricklick is all over it after the reception was made by Staley. It's going to bring up a third down and long. Cordell Ricklick making his presence known here in the early going. Couple big tackles. It's going to bring up third down and 8, 7:05 first quarter. Pierre trying to capitalize after the early interception. Caleb Lounsbury, the junior quarterback, he's out of the shotgun, and some movement up front. Tate Huff is going to be called for offsides, trying to guess the snap count. It's going to bring up third down and short after the penalty. Lounsbury out of the gun. It's a quarterback draw, and that's going nowhere. An array of Aberdeen Central jerseys, they're making the stop. It's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down and about 4, ball at the Central 31, and decision time for head coach Steve Steele. Fourth down, 4. Pierre's going to go for it. Rounds and Lounsbury. They send Staley in motion here to the slot near side. Lounsbury rolling right, fires on the run, and pass is incomplete. The Central defense holds. Central's defense holds. Staley looked like he had it momentarily. He dove for it, and it just was unable to make the catch. And turnover on downs. Aberdeen Central will have it. So the offense back on the field for Central, trying to get something going here. An interception to start. Huge stop by the Central D. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got Waldo on his left hip. Takes the snap. It's a little bit high. Waldo will try to run his way forward. He is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's no gain on the play. It's Babcock in on the stop for Pierre. Coulter Babcock. He came away with that interception. He's got the size at linebacker. 6'2", 220. Ridley Waldo, a 5'9", 165-pound junior. It's going to bring up second down and long. Central with the ball at their own 32. Waldrop sends Ace off in motion to the far side. Whistle, and going to be a penalty on Aberdeen Central pre-snap. Second down and long. Ball at the Central 26-yard line. Central taking their time, getting it out of the huddle. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers near side. Ace off in motion. Waldrop back to pass. He's looking, and pass is caught by Joey Dahlman. Dahlman with a head of steam. He's got it at the 50-yard line into Pierre territory. He's down at the 45 of Pierre. Joey Dahlman, a fullback, with a nice play after the catch, and Central on the move. First down and 10 at the Pierre 46-yard line. A huge gain there. Here's Waldrop. Out of the gun again. Hand off to Ridley Waldo. He will push his way forward for a couple, and it'll be second down and 8 after the run. But how about Waldrop right there? Talked to Coach Breeze this summer and on the pregame, and he's excited about Waldrop. He had a good summer, put on some weight, and they want to play to his skills. Central was a team that was in the I formation a lot last year, a lot of run, and they're opening it up here to start this one. Dahlman Dowen is here near side. Handoff once again to Waldo. Waldo will push his way forward for a short gain. And it looks like a fumble, possibly, as Pierre thinks that they got it, but nothing really happening there. Pierre thought they came away with a turnover, but Waldo was down. It's a minimal gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 at the 41-yard line. Waldrop with a nice pass on this drive to Dahlman, setting this up. Central with a big stop after a turnover on their opening possession. The first play from scrimmage, an interception. Waldrop out of the gun. He's looking. He's got time. Fires to the far side. Caught at the 30-yard line. Brody Asoff. He's knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line. How about that seed from Waldrop? Perfect throw. Wow. What a strong throw by Brenner Waldrop right there. 1st down and 10. A huge pickup on 3rd down. And Central is inside the 30-yard line of Pierre. Waldrop out of the gun. Hands it off to Waldo. He's got a little crease. Spins. And he will march his way forward for a gain of 5 at the Pierre 25-yard line. .236 and counting here on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. We're scoreless. Central defense has come through. A big stop after a turnover. Turnover on downs for Pierre, and Central here on the move at the 25-yard line of the Governors. Waldrop out of the gun, takes the snap. He's looking. Sidearm pass to Dowen, and off of his fingertips, incomplete. He had a step. That'll bring up 3rd down. That would have been a 1st down and possibly more. Throw was a little bit high. I'll tell you what, Waldrop's got some zip on his throws. Guy's got a strong arm. He's putting it on display right now in this first quarter. That throw to the far side to Asoff, absolutely perfect. Nice throw to Dahlman. Really settled in after that early interception. He's out of the gun. He's got Waldo on his right hip. He's got a hole. He's got the 1st down and inside the 20. Ridley Waldo just kind of snuck underneath his big offensive lineman and was able to pick up that 1st down on 3rd and medium. Golden Eagles have 1st and 10 at the Pierre 18-yard line. Heavy set as Waldrop drops back to pass. He fires to Asoff. Brody will pick up 4, maybe 5 at the 15, where he is tackled right away by Staley. And that'll bring up 2nd down and about 7. Great drive here for Aberdeen Central as the clock continuing to move here in the first quarter. 1:18 and counting. On the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard, we're scoreless. Waldrop out of the gun. Waldo on his left hip. Tight end into the game. Drops back to pass. Fires. Slant. That's caught. Dowen. He dives in. And that's a touchdown for Aberdeen Central. Colby Dowen with a touchdown. He battled all the way into the end zone. And the Golden Eagles strike first with 1:01 here in the first quarter. 15-yard touchdown grabbed by Colby Dowen. He fought for the extra couple yards, and the Golden Eagles strike first. The senior tight end makes the play. Dahlman's extra point, it's up, and it's good. And the Golden Eagles with some momentum right here. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hit pay dirt with Domino's Pizza. Anytime you're hungry, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Go to Domino's.com for a complete roster of all of their tasty offerings and order right from their website. Whether it's delivery, carryout, or dine-in, Domino's will take care of you. And of course, you can always call Domino's at 225-5555. 7 days a week, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Domino's Pizza, conveniently located at 6th and Main. Call 225-5555 or order online at Domino's.com.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network in Sunny 97.7. Drive recaps brought to you by the Aberdeen Chrysler Center. How about Colby Dowen, a 15-yard reception for a touchdown from Brenner Waldrop, and the Golden Eagles lead 7-0 after the extra point from Joey Dahlman. How about Brenner Waldrop on that drive? A couple huge completions. And Aberdeen Central with all the momentum. Stalley and Stoser to receive for Pierre. They got their heels inside their own 10. And last year, the Golden Eagles, they played a really tough first half. Didn't score in the game. They lost 32-0 to the Governors, but played really well in that first half. And now, with some confidence, early in this game, the defense has played great to start, a couple stops, and it can go one of two ways after a turnover, right? I mean, they first play from scrimmage offensively, an interception, and then Waldrop bounces back. Dahlman, a short little kick that is received at the 30-yard line. Up across the 35 is Carter Merrill, a junior on special teams for Pierre. And it's first down and 10 for the Governors, again moving left to right on your radio dial. 57.8 seconds in the first quarter. Defense back on the field. First down. Ball at the 35-yard line. Lounsbury out of the pistol. He's got Rounds behind him. Takes the snap, a little quick speed option, keeps it, and he's hit by Shadow right away. And that is a pickup of about 2 yards to the 40. Nice play by Caden Shadow. Outside linebacker, a senior, 5'10", 185 pounds. Didn't play much last year. Does a good job there. It is a pickup of about 4, maybe 5, though. And it's second down at 6. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pierre with the football, trailing by 7. Lounsbury out of the pistol. 2 tight ends into the game. Bunch of receivers to the far side. Rounds the tailback. Takes a snap. It's a little bit low. Fires here near side. Pass is caught. Caught there by Aiden Bean, the receiver. It's third down. He comes up just a little bit short at the 45-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. After the end of one, Aberdeen Central 7, Pierre nothing. We're back in a moment on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network and Sunny 97.7. 30-second break.
Drive your car down to Max and meet our experienced and friendly crew. And Max Auto Body will make your car look brand new.
For all of your auto body needs, see Max Auto Body at 803 3rd Avenue Southeast in Aberdeen. Call 225-0480 for Max Auto Body, where they do the job right the first time.
Max Auto Body, where quality reflects on you.
Max Auto Body, Southeast 3rd Avenue, north of Bear St. Luke's.
And we're back here on the we're back here at Sunny 97.7 at the Gene Brown Complex. Aberdeen Central leads 7-0 here to start the second quarter. It's a third down and 1 for Pierre at their own 45-yard line. If you're just joining us, Colby Dowen, a 15-yard touchdown reception from Brenner Waldrop. An impressive drive for the Golden Eagles. Really got started after a big gain from Joey Dahlman to get the ball in Pierre territory after a stop defensively. It's third down and less than a yard here for Pierre. Ball at the 45-yard line. Lounsbury out of the pistol. He's got Trevor Rounds, the halfback, behind him. Wide receivers on both sides. A couple tight ends into the game here near side as well. Lounsbury takes the snap. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Who has it? There's a pile for it. Central thinks they got it, and they do. The exchange wasn't great from Lounsbury and Rounds, and Central has the football, and now they're saying it's Pierre ball. So the officials called it Central ball, and then they changed it. So it's Pierre football. After the fumble, it looked like Central had it. They called Central ball, and then they changed it. Wow. Tough break for the Golden Eagles right there. Handoff up the middle after that. Pickup of about 3. Looks like Landon Cronin, the halfback. Sorry. Second down and 5 for the Governors. Trips here to the near side. Lounsbury out of the gun. Only 10 on the play clock. Gets it off. Quick throw. He's got Staley. Staley makes Huff miss. He's got the first down, and he is tackled at the Central 41.5-yard line. And it looks like another injury for Pierre. Is that Staley? Somebody down for Pierre, trying to see if we can get a number. It looks like that's Staley, the wide receiver. He is down at the 42-yard line. Both teams go to their sideline. We'll step aside, be back in 30 here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Dr. John Carroll's, Dr. Mark Bain, and Dr. DJ Pollard of Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care have provided complete family dental care from kids to adults for over 40 years. From cleanings to fillings, root canals, crowns, cosmetic dentistry, and as always, emergencies are seen promptly. At Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care, new patients are always welcome. Conveniently open Monday through Thursday 8 to 6 and Friday 8 to 3 at 805 South State Street. Call to make your appointment at 225-1192. That's 225-1192. Good luck, Golden Eagles.
Sunny 97.7 in the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. 11:05, second quarter. Pierre with the football. First down and 10 at the Central 41. Looks like Staley is okay on the sideline right now, but he got up and was able to get off the field. Play action pass, and it's almost intercepted by Aberdeen Central. It was Preston Peterson. Almost comes away with a pick. Second down and 10. It's second down and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line. Lounsbury out of the pistol, takes the snap. He's looking, fires, passes incomplete off of the fingertips of Carson Stoser. Good coverage by Evan Sickmiller, the corner, and it's third down and 10. Third down, 10, ball at the 41-yard line. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Lounsbury takes the snap, third down, lob pass to Terwilliger. He's got it at the 20, makes a man miss down inside the 10. Ricklick saves a touchdown, but what a throw and a catch from Lounsbury to the big tight end, Terwilliger, and that's a first down for Pierre. Pickup of 31 on that one. And it's now first down and 10, ball at the 11. So Central can still come away with a stop here. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Lounsbury out of the gun. Takes the snap. It's a quarterback draw, makes Birch Mitch. And then a ball is on the ground. Who's got it? Schwann was in the area. I believe Pierre was able to recover. Zayden rounds the center with the recovery there for Pierre. It is a loss of about 3, and it's second down and 13 from the 14. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Lounsbury out of the gun. Drops back to pass, slant, caught, and getting close to the goal line there is Sonnenschein, the sophomore receiver. Ricklick makes the stop inside the 1, and it's first down and goal for the Govs. Timeout is called by Coach Justin Breeze. Looks like we'll keep it right here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. If you're just joining us, 9:51, opening quarter on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Central 7, Pierre nothing. Although Pierre looks like they're in the driver's seat with first down and goal at the 1 to tie this game. A little bit of confusion early in this drive. Pierre had a 4th down, went for it right around midfield, fumble. Central looked like they recovered it. They originally called it Central ball, and then they changed it back to Pierre ball. And the momentum's been with the white and green since then. A big 3rd down conversion as well. Cooper Terwilliger with a little post pattern. And Lounsbury put it right in the breadbasket. He made a man miss and got it all the way to the 11-yard line. And then a quick pass there to Sutton Sonnenschein. And the Govs are at the 1-yard line of Central. Both teams back on the field. Central's goal line D is in there. Pistol look this time. Handoff up to Trevor Rounds, and he's in for the touchdown. Trevor Rounds touchdown, 1 yard, and it's a 7-6 game. Rounds from 1 yard out. Really nice drive from Pierre. And they look to tie this game up. It's the freshman Templeton for the extra point. Snap's good, and kick is blocked by Jack Birch. Jack Birch gets his right paw on it and blocks the extra point. And it's 7-6, 9:48 to go here in the first half. We're back in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Loading planters, scraping silage walls, feeding cattle, and clearing brush. Yeah, tomorrow's workload is heavy. But with the right equipment from DMI, you can do anything. So imagine what you can get done with just one JCB. JCB skid steer loaders help you work faster, safer, and smarter. Stop by one of DMI's 3 branches in Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, or Rapid City, or contact your sales representative to schedule a demonstration to get a closer look at one. Remember, before you buy, call DMI.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunny 97.7, 7-6 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Pierre strikes with a touchdown run from 1 yard, Trevor Rounds. Rounds from 1 yard. Our Aberdeen Chrysler drive recaps. A proud supporter of area athletics. For your next new or used vehicle, stop by the Aberdeen Chrysler in the Auto Plaza. Shop online at aberdeenchrysler.com. Trevor Rounds 1 yard touchdown run. 7-6 extra point is blocked by Jack Birch. Borg will feed the kickoff at the 15. He's got a step and will get across the 25 at the 27 where he is tackled. And it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Last time they had it, 15-yard touchdown reception. Waldrop to Colby Dowen. Third drive of the game for the Golden Eagles. How about this if you're just joining us? Central, first play from scrimmage, intercepted on offense, and then they battle back with a really nice drive to take the lead 7-0, but Pierre responds. Let's see how the Golden Eagles can respond here with 9:44 to go in the first half. Ace off in motion to the far side. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got Waldo on his left hip. Drops back to pass. He's looking far side. Pass is caught by Colby Dowen. He makes a man miss, and he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 16. And it's a first down for the Golden Eagles. Another really nice throw from Waldrop. That's a tough throw to the far sideline, and he puts it right on the numbers. We talked to Justin Breeze this summer, and he said, hey, we feel very confident in our receivers, and they're getting open here to start this game. Asoff, Dowen, Dahlman, position players are stepping up here for the Golden Eagles. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got Waldo on his left hip. HP draw right up the gut and tackled for no gain. Couple Pierre Govs on the stop. Jack Birch, he's going to check into the game for Dowen, so they're bringing in some heavy personnel here on this second down and 10. Dowen listed as a tight end, but it looks like he's also playing a little receiver as well. He's out of the game on this second down and 10. Going under center this time, handoff to the fullback Dahlman, and he's going nowhere. Couple Pierre Govs in on the stop. Mikkonen was able to get there first for Pierre, and it's going to bring up a third down and 9. Clock continuing to roll. 3rd and 9, ball at the Central 46. You're listening to Aberdeen Central football, Sunday 97.7 and the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. The only 11AA game happening here tonight. A lot of action yesterday as Waldrop drops back to pass. He's looking here near side, and pass is incomplete off of the fingertips of Brody Asoff. Throw was a little bit inaccurate there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, and the punt unit's going to come out. Punter for Central is Dowen. George Stalley, he was injured early in the last drive. He looks like he's back out there. He's okay. He's out there with Carson Stoser. It's 4th down and 9 at the 47. Central's got to punt the ball away. Did pick up a first down, but drive stalled. A good punt from Dowen. Stalley has it at his own 15. He's trying to get the edge, and he is tackled. Tackled right away. That's Carter Lust on the stop for Aberdeen Central. Nice play in the special teams. And that'll bring up first down and 10. Lust, a sophomore, 5'7", 145. Sprinted down the field, made a nice play. And timeout, looks like a water timeout for both sides. So both teams going to their sidelines. We'll step aside, be back in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Community. It's not a word we use to make ourselves sound more approachable or to appear more in touch with our members. It's a word we take very seriously. We're Area Federal Credit Union. We chose that name so we'll never forget who we serve, the people right here in our area. We're local folks who provide financial stability to our friends and neighbors to help them grow a better tomorrow. We're Area Federal Credit Union, and our area of expertise is you. Federally insured by NCUA.
8:04 first half, 7-6 Golden Eagles on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Coming up at the half, we'll have our Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard from yesterday. We'll take a look at 11AA, what happened there, plus some other matchups that took place on Friday. As the Pierre offense back on the field. They got two in the backfield this time. Lounsbury takes the snap. It's a little bit low. It's a screen play to Staley, and he is wrapped up for no gain. And a nice play by Evan Sickmiller. That's a loss of 2. It's second down and 12. Tell you what, the Central secondary has made a really couple nice plays attacking after Pierce made catches. Done a really good job, as it looks like a little bit more receivers into the game this time for Pierre. They got trips here near side. One receiver to the far side, Lounsbury out of the gun. He's got it, looking deep. He's got a man, and in and out of his hands, it's incomplete. He was looking for Carter Shufflebean. Shufflebean, he had it right in his chest, and it just bounced off of his shoulder pads, incomplete, and it's third down and long. We talked about this on our keys to the game for the Central defense. You got to win third down. Here's a big one. 3rd and 12 from the Pierre 15. Lounsbury, he's looking over the middle. He's got Terwilliger. He's got the first down. He's tackled by Shadow at the 35-yard line, a huge pickup of 20. And that's Terwilliger. This is a guy that is getting a lot of looks at the next level at tight end. He's got great size, 6'5", 225. Pierre wants to go fast. Pass to the near side, and that is caught by number 13. That is Lincoln Dilgis. Looked like he bobbled it there, and he just falls to the ground. It's second down and 7. 6:40 and counting first half. Central leads 7-6. Pierre with the football. Lounsbury, he drops back once again. He's looking over the middle, almost intercepted by Weishar. It was right in his hands. Oh, Weishar had it. I don't think he saw it coming. Third down is a huge break for Pierre. Here we go, 3rd and 7 from the 37-yard line. Fans on their feet here at the Gene Purnell Complex. Huge third down. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Lounsbury drops back to pass. He's looking deep. Pass is caught at the Central 35-yard line. It's Lincoln Dilgis. Great throw from Lounsbury. An absolute dot to the far sideline. That's enough for a first down. Officially, they mark him out at the Central 33. A couple of huge 3rd and long conversions for Pierre on this drive. Pistol look this time. Trevor Rounds the halfback. They bring in a couple extra tight ends. Lounsbury out of the pistol. Claps his hands. Draw up the middle, and making the stop right away there is Central. Jack Birch in the area. That's going to bring up a second down and about 7. Pierre going a little bit tempo here, some no huddle action. Pistol look. 2 receivers on both sides, 1 receiver on both sides. Couple tight ends in. Lounsbury in no rush, takes the snap, a little quick option. Trevor Rounds, he's got the edge, he's got the first down. Weishar on the stop. As he's inside the 25-yard line, another first down. You got to wonder if Central's defense getting a little tired Couple third downs on this drive, an opportunity to get off the field and unable to do so. And now Pierre inside the 25-yard line of Central. Lounsbury's looking deep, end zone. Pass is almost intercepted by Borg. He got his left hand on it. The intended receiver was George Staley. He had a step. The ball was a little bit underthrown, and Borg had a chance to make a play on it. He did. Almost came down with a one-handed interception. That would have been a highlight reel play. That's huge for Central. 2nd down and 10, 5:07. The clock is stopped after the incompletion. 7-6 Central lead. Pierre with the ball and driving. Rounds up the gut, and Felipe Gonzalez on the stop for Central. A guy that Justin Breeze is very high on, the 6'4", 295-pound junior. 24 tackles last year, 1 TFL. Great athlete. And here we go, another 3rd and long. 3rd down and 8. 3rd down, 8. Lounsbury. And there it is. That's an offsides. Brandon Schwann tried to get a head start, and he's called for offsides. Encroachment on Schwann, and that's just one that can't happen in that spot. That brings up 3rd down and 3. Those little penalties can hurt you in situations, and now if you're Pierre, you got 2 plays really to get 3, maybe 4 yards. Lounsbury out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers near side. Staley out of the gun, and it looks like Central almost jumps again. They get back where they need to be lined up. Only 1 on the play clock. It should be a delay. Should be a delay of game. Oh, they just get the timeout off. There was zeros on the play clock before that whistle was blown. But they give Pierre a timeout there, and they can settle down. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3. Timeout, Pierre. We'll keep it right here. 4:10 in the first half on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Really nice drive from Pierre once again. They picked up a couple 3rd downs. Central had a chance. Weishar had an interception in his hands, just off of his fingertips. He didn't see the ball coming. Tried to make a play last second. But Pierre was able to capitalize after that. A couple huge, like we said, 3rd downs. Central's really played a good half. Again, we'll have our Kurtz Motorsports halftime show, taking a look at what went down in this first half. Plus, we'll take a look at the out-of-town Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. 3rd down, 3. Ball at the Central 17. There's 3 in the backfield with Lounsbury. Stawley gets the give, and he's hit right away. Hit right away. That's Brandon Schwann. Schwann, the junior outside linebacker, with a huge hit, and that brings up 4th down. That was a loss of 2. Crowd on their feet, a huge 4th down. Ball at the Central 17. Lounsbury out of the gun. Huge for Aberdeen Central. Don't jump off sides. You got to watch the ball. Let's see if they snap it. They do. Fade into the end zone. Passes. Caught for a touchdown. They go to the big tight end, Cooper Terwilliger. He had the size advantage. The coverage was Evan Sickmeller. It was good coverage. It really was. But Terwilliger, he just uses his size. Kind of one of those 50-50 balls where you say, hey, we're going to go to our big guy and hope he comes down with it. It was a pretty good throw from Lounsbury. But Pierre with the touchdown, the extra point up and good by the freshman Carter Templeton. And with 3:28 to go in the first half, 13 unanswered from Pierre. They lead 13-7. We're back in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hi, Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Schwab at Schwab Audiology. I'm excited to announce our team is growing as we welcome a second audiologist, Hannah Williams. Dr. Williams completed her residency with us at Schwab Audiology this past year and has been an excellent addition. She graduated from USD this spring. Call Schwab Audiology at 725-4455 to schedule a hearing test with Dr. Williams today. At Schwab Audiology, we're all ears.
.328 first half, 13-7 Pierre. Tonight's drive summaries brought to you by the Aberdeen Chrysler Center, a proud supporter of area athletics. For your next new or used vehicle, stop by the Aberdeen Chrysler Center in the Auto Plaza. Shop online at AberdeenChrysler.com. Cooper Terwilliger, 17-yard touchdown. It's 13-7. Extra point was good. Lust bobbles the kickoff there, Carter Lust. But he pounces back on top of it. That could have been a disaster for Central. But they are able to recover. First down and 10 at the 21-yard line, or 23, excuse me. They got all kinds of time, 2 timeouts, 3:25. Colby Dowen, a 15-yard touchdown reception earlier in the first half. Central picked up a first down last drive, but had to punt it. It's a jet sweep to Lust. He's got a little bit of space. Turns upfield, 35, 40, 45. He steps out of bounds. A little jet motion sweep from Carter Lust, the sophomore, and he had some space. Nice little play design from Aberdeen Central there. Try to establish a run game a little bit. Pickup of about 15 yards. He's officially marked down at the 38, so it looked like he took a couple extra steps there. He was at the Pier 45, but they do mark him out at the 38-yard line. It is a new set of downs for Central. And timeout is called by the Golden Eagles. Central timeout, 3:16 to go, first half. 13-7 Govs. We're back in 30 seconds on Sunny.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this, they actually say it's called service.
State Farm agent Chad Bent can create a personal price plan designed for your life and your budget. Call 225-2144 or see State Farm agent Chad Bent at 1023 6th Avenue Southeast.
Out of the timeout, Central first down and 10 at their own 38-yard line. A nice play from Carter Lust before the timeout. Central wasn't lined up right. Waldrop wants to pass. He's got time. He's looking deep here and overthrows his receiver down. He was wide open. Wide open. Looked like the ball might have slipped out of Waldrop's hand. It's going to bring up a second down and 10. Looked like the cornerback for Pierre fell down. That's Porter Hunsley on the coverage there. He just fell down. Hunsley, a freshman for Pierre. Second down and 10. Trips here near side. Waldrop. Quick throw to Dahlman. He makes the catch, breaks a tackle, picks up 5 yards, and he's tackled for a nice gain. Kellen Hansen for Pierre on the stop. And that'll bring up a third down and 3. Third down and 3, clock continuing to go here. 3 receivers near side, Dahlman, Asoff, and Dowen. 1 near side. It's Borg. Throw is caught by Asoff right at the line to gain. How about Waldrop right there? Just throwing a dart right to Asoff. Nice catch and a first down. Really nice from Central there. 3rd down and 3, and Waldrop, that was a one-step drop. He got the snap, threw it right away. It was a little bit inaccurate, but Asoff with a really nice catch. 1st down and 10, ball at the 48. Trips here near side. One in the backfield, it's Waldo. Borg to the far side. Waldrop, he gets hit as he throws in off of the hands of Dowan. Colby Dowan had it in his hands, and it just fell incomplete. A really nice throw once again. Again, that was Porter Hunsley on the coverage. They're trying to attack the freshman, and he's stepped up here the last couple times they've thrown his way. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 48, 2:05. Still plenty of time for Central. They have one timeout. They are moving left to right. They trail 13-7 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. 2 receivers on both sides. Waldrop throws here. Nice catch by Asoff. He gets out of bounds, picks up maybe 4, and it will bring up a 3rd down. I'll tell you, Waldrop's doing a great job of just knowing where he wants to go with the ball. It's quick, 2-step drop, out, ball's out. And that's huge when you're trying to throw the ball. Offensive line has done a pretty good job protecting Waldrop. Only one returner from this offensive line from a season ago. They've done great here today. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got time. Pass is tipped, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the line of scrimmage. And guess who? Coulter Babcock again. That's his 2nd pick today. There was a little pressure. Pass was deflected right at the line. And Babcock with his 2nd interception today for Pierre. 1st down and 10, ball around midfield. And still all kinds of time for the Governors. 2 timeouts, 1:53. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Lounsbury drops back to pass. Pressure in his face. He's got a man wide open. It's Bucci. Bucci has it inside the 15-yard line, and a shoestring tackle made in the secondary by Evan Sickmeller. Wide open down the seam. Central tried to send pressure from the edge. Tate Huff was trying to get there and just missed Lounsbury. He threw a dot down the seam, and with 1:35, Central's defense has got a hold in the red zone. Ball is at the Central 13 after a massive gain. .121, the clock continuing to run. Quick jet sweep to Staley. Staley puts his foot on the ground and will get tackled inside the 10 by Weishar. Good job from Weishar forcing that back inside. Didn't lose contain. It's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6, under a minute to go here in the first half. Let's see if the Central defense can hold. Ball is at the 9-yard line, 2nd and 6 for Pierre. Stawley is the halfback this time, trying to carry his way forward. Birch trying to get him backwards, also Schwann, and it's a minimal gain. Picked up maybe 2, 3 yards, and it's 3rd down and short. Clock continuing to go, 30 seconds. Pierre in no rush. They do have 2 timeouts, but you're going to have to move a little faster here. Down to 24, 23, 21, 20. Still haven't snapped the ball. 18 seconds. Rounds up the gut, and he's tackled right away. And now Pierre calls timeout with 10.3 seconds. Did not use the clock very well there. Felipe Gonzalez in on the stop. They put 2 seconds back on the clock, but they burned probably 20 seconds. And here we go, 4th and 1 for Pierre. This would be huge for Central right now. Central defense have been on the field a lot in this first half. They come away with a couple big stops. If they could get one here, this would be massive. They got 10.3. I think the ref wants 12.2. Ref called for 12.2 seconds. There's still only 10.3. Yep, there he goes. He's saying 12.2. Now they put 122. There we go. 12.2 seconds. First half. If you're just joining us, it's been a fun one here from the Gene Bernal Complex. Opening game for both these sides. Pierre last year, 11-1. They're the seven consecutive state 11 AA champions. Central 4-6 a season ago. Made the playoffs, lost on the road to Watertown. Fourth down, one ball at the 6. Here we go. Big play in this game. Rounds. Now Lounsbury trying to inch his way forward. It's going to be close. I think he got it. He got it. Got the first down. Clock stops at 7. He got out of bounds, too, I believe. Cordell Ricklick got him out of bounds. And Pierre calls timeout. They were right on top of that timeout. It looked like Rounds had it for a minute, and then I believe Lounsbury pulled it last second and just tried to follow Trevor Rounds. And they were trying to push the pile forward. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If you're Pierre, you got the ball at the 2. You got no timeouts. You can kind of run whatever you want, but, I mean, this is probably one play unless you throw, if you waste too much time and throw it away, it could be close to zeros on the clock. And if you run it and you don't get in, it's certainly going to be the end. I'll be interested to see what they do here. Earlier in the game, they tried to throw a fade to Terwilliger. It worked once, it didn't the other. Do they try it again? Or do they try to run it in? Let's see what Central can do on defense here. They need a huge stop. 13-7, 7 seconds. They trail by 6 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Quick snap. They go with the fade. It's in the end zone. Pass is incomplete. Incomplete. Terwilliger had it for a moment. Borg on the coverage. There is 2.1 seconds. They got the play quick there, so there's still time. But nice play from Borg. Let's see if they go right back to that. I think Central thinks they might, and they're putting another body over there. Lounsbury out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. That receiver far side's Terwilliger. Stawley in motion. Now he's behind the quarterback. Lounsbury takes the snap. Speed option right. And he gets the edge, a touchdown. Touchdown Pierre with zeros on the clock. And that's going to conclude the first half, pending the extra point. So it looked like they were going to do the same play, and then they motioned Stawley behind the quarterback. A quick little speed option far side, quick pitch, touchdown Pierre. Templeton trying to tack on the extra point. It's through the uprights. And that's going to do it for the first half. 20 unanswered for the Governors after Central took a 7-0 lead to start. Rounds a 1-yard touchdown. Terwilliger a 17-yard touchdown. And then Staley with a 2-yard touchdown. And Pierre leads 20-7. Both teams headed to the locker room. We'll step aside, be back in 3 minutes for our Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. You're listening to Aberdeen Central Football on Sunny 97.7.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let our team member Sandy share how Culver's is serving up Celebration by the Scoop
Our rich and creamy fresh frozen custard makes every day a little bit sweeter. Enjoying a handcrafted treat with all the ooey gooey toppings you love? Now that's worth celebrating.
Come to Culver's and let us serve you a sweet treat to make every moment count.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's of Aberdeen, located in front of Target on East 6th Avenue.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town, and get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
State Farm Agent Chad Bent can create a personal price plan designed for your life and your budget. Call 225-2144 or see State Farm Agent Chad Bent at 1023 6th Avenue Southeast.
Looking for a way to show your community spirit and support our local school? Look no further than the new Aberdeen Central Spirit Card from American Bank and Trust. With every purchase, a portion goes directly to the Aberdeen Central School District, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win-win. You get all the benefits of a great debit card, and the Aberdeen School District gets the support they need. Visit your local AB&T at 320 6th Avenue Southeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Safety Service of Aberdeen is the place to get your Sherco products. The Sherco 4500 Series HD electric tarp features a powerful American-made motor, available for all trailer makes and models. Pair your 4500 Series HD electric tarp with a ProTrap electric hopper opener. It safely slides hopper doors open and close with a touch of a button while you stay back out of the dust. Remember, Safety Service also has Sherco replacement parts. Stop out to Safety Service, West Highway 12 Aberdeen, or call 225-4792.
Looking for unbeatable value and peace of mind? At Har Motors, we're proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all of our new vehicles. Right now, we have over 20 new models in stock with prices starting under $20,000. Whether you're after a fuel-efficient sedan or a half-ton truck, our extensive selection has you covered. Visit Har Motors today and find the perfect vehicle for you, all backed by an unbeatable warranty. Come see us and drive away with confidence. Har Motors, home of the lifetime warranty.
Har Motors, Har's has the cars.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
KNBZ FM, Redfield, Aberdeen, your at-work station. Sunny 97.7, a Hub City radio station.
Sunny 97.7.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunny 97.7. Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. They offer the full line of Arctic Cat off-road ATVs, side-by-sides, and snowmobiles. Stop and see Nick or Kurt today at Kurtz Motorsports on West Highway 12 in the Hub City. 20-7 at the half as Aberdeen Central came out right away, scored a touchdown, second drive of the game. Colby Dowan, 15-yard TD from Brenner Waldrop. Aberdeen Central did have 2 turnovers in that first half, 2 interceptions by the same guy, 2 picks. Coulter Babcock with 2 interceptions for Pierre, 1 on the first play from scrimmage, 1 there before the half that set up that last touchdown for Pierre. Looking at the scoring, like we said, Colby Dowan, 15-yard touchdown in the first quarter to give Aberdeen Central a 7-0 lead after the extra point was good from Dahlman. Trevor Rounds answered with a 1-yard touchdown, and the extra point was blocked by Jack Birch, 7-6. And then a couple big plays on the next possession for Pierre. They picked up, I want to say, 3 third-and-longs. They go to Cooper Terwilliger for a 17-yard touchdown on a fade pattern. Gave Pierre their first lead of the game in the second quarter. Scored a touchdown, 12-7. Extra point was good. It was 13-7. Central had a couple first downs on their next couple drives. They had a 16-yard catch out of the gate to start their next drive after Pierre scored to make it 13-7, and then had to punt it away, and then got the ball back and had a chance with the ball around midfield. Pass was deflected at the line of scrimmage, and Coulter Babcock made a nice play for the interception. Pierre goes down and scores as time expires in the second quarter. George Staley, 2-yard touchdown run. It was a speed option play to the far side of the field, and he was able to get the corner, beating Jacob Weishard to the edge. And just like that, 19-7, the extra point was good, 20-7 at the half here at the Gene Bernal Complex. Very competitive first half. Really the story of the first half, if you're asking me, when Central needed a play to be made on third down, they just were unable to make it. A couple big third downs, some fourth downs in that first half defensively, unable to get off the field. And those turned into really, when you think about it, 3 or at least 2 Pierre touchdowns. So that was the difference there in the first half. Let's see if Central can get something going in the second half. They will have the football to start the second half. And I got to tell you, Brenner Waldrop, the sophomore quarterback, he really looked good in that first half. Yes, the 2 interceptions, but he really is quick with his decision-making. He's got a good arm. And let's see if he can get going a little bit more in this second half. 8:19 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard, 20-7 Pierre at the half. We'll step aside, be back in 2 minutes for more of the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and 11 AA from last night.
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things we look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank. Those with empathy and a commitment to doing what's right build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer? Go with integrity. Go with teamwork. Go with Dakota Bank.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Janet's doing it, so is Fred. Bonnie's all over it. Same with Omar. Tim's been at it since February of last year. Corey started the year before that. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. What's that? Oh, the doing part? Why, they're using the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm. And they're saving up to 30% and more on their auto insurance. How about you? You ready to get at it and save?
Call State Farm agent Dustin Miller at 725-6900.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, New York, or Rhode Island.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunny 97.7, 20-7 at the half. Pierre leads it over your Golden Eagles. Pierre scored 20 unanswered points there in the first half after Central took a 7-0 lead early in the first quarter. And since then, Pierre's just made some big plays on third down. That's been the big difference in this game. Looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, or the out-of-town street corner urban market scoreboard, a part of our Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. At some other scores from last night, there was a ton of games in action. Like we said, there's only 3 games in the state of South Dakota in high school football today. There's a couple in AAA, Brandon Valley, Sioux Falls, Washington. That one just getting underway at the Brandon Valley High School track and football complex there. And then later on tonight at 7:30 at O'Gorman. It's O'Gorman and Harrisburg. But looking at the scores from yesterday in 11AA, it was Mitchell all over Douglas, 51-13. This one surprised me. Yankton all over Huron, 60-0 there from Huron there yesterday. Spearfish with an upset over T, 39-29 there. That is a big upset. Spearfish not in the top 5. T is rated number 3 in 11AA. Brookings, they shut out Sturgis, 31-0. And then Sioux Falls Jefferson, a AAA school, defeated Watertown, the number 4 team in 11AA, 38-7 at Howard Wood Field yesterday. Looking at the polls in 11AA, Pierre, the number 1 team here in the preseason. They had 16 first-place votes going into the preseason. Obviously, they're up 20-7 here over your Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Yankton in second in the polls. This is from Monday, the 26th of August. So this was to start this week. Yankton number 2, T3. They'll probably drop if with a loss today or a loss yesterday against Spearfish. Watertown number 4, and the Golden Eagles are number 5. Receiving votes was Sturgis Brown to start the week. So the Golden Eagles, they're in the 5 spot in the polls to start the season, and they were hovering around that all last year. They were right around 5, 6. They got to a high as 4, I believe, at some point last year. But definitely a talented football team in Aberdeen Central. Just got to make some plays here in the second half. And they had some big opportunities to get off the field on defense, a couple on offense as well, to try to add on to the lead when they added on early. And just the offense stalled a little bit. They've had some nice drives, but overall it's been a very competitive football game at the Gene Bernal Complex. Looking at the schedule for Central, by the way, next week at T on Friday, September 6th. Brookings after that here at the Gene Bernal Complex on the 13th. The 20th, they are back home as well versus Spearfish. Then they have 2 consecutive road games. The 27th of September, we're going to Sturgis. Friday, the 27th, and then at Joe Quintal Field in Mitchell the following first Friday in October. And then back here at the Gene Bernal Complex for 2, they got Huron the 11th. They got Sioux Falls Lincoln the 18th, and then they wrap up the season, the regular season, on the road at Watertown's place. So that's a look at the schedule for Central. T, Brookings, Spearfish, Sturgis, Mitchell, Huron, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Watertown. Looking at home games this year after this one, including this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home games for Central here in 2024. Minute and a half to go on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. We'll step aside, be back for the start of the third quarter we'll go 2 minutes on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
This is Rich Krokel, Aberdeen Transportation Director. No matter where you're traveling this year, choose the Aberdeen Regional Airport. The earlier you book your tickets, the more money you'll save. We have free parking, short wait times and security lines, and SkyWest and Delta now offer first-class service to and from Aberdeen. When you fly with us, you're not only supporting your local community, but you'll also get back home to your bed faster when you return. Book your tickets today at AberdeenRegionalAirport.us. That's AberdeenRegionalAirport.us. Choose comfort, reliability, and convenience. Choose the Aberdeen Regional Airport.
Aberdeen Regional Airport.
One and done. That is what you get when you choose ABC Seamless of Aberdeen. Our exterior home improvement products are built to last, plus they come with an exceptional warranty, so if there is an issue, it's covered. Call the Seamless experts today for siding, gutters, steel soffit and fascia, windows, doors, blinds, and more. 605-229-0027 or stop in to ABC Seamless of Aberdeen at 423 North Main Street.
It's as simple as ABC Seamless.
Hi, this is Guy at Healthcare Plus. Our high interest rates on multiple credit cards making it hard to manage your finances? Simplify your life with a Healthcare Plus low interest rate credit card. Imagine the relief of having just one payment each month and saving money with no transfer fees to pay off current cards. Stop in today and let us help you say goodbye to the stress of juggling multiple payments with a low interest rate credit card and start enjoying financial freedom today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Lean Transportation has served Aberdeen and the surrounding area for over 100 years. For everything from site work and preparation to asphalt paving for home, farm, and business, Lean Transportation is your trusted construction partner. They even sell landscaping materials, from decorative rock for flower beds and landscaping to large decorative stones. Lean Transportation can help you out. Call Lean Transportation at 605-225-3814 or stop by their office just west of the Bypass Bridge on West Highway 12 in Aberdeen.
Third quarter about to get underway here from the G. Brown Complex, 20-7 on the scoreboard. Our Easy Stop scoreboard here in the second half. Scoreboard updates throughout tonight's game brought to you by part of the Easy Stop scoreboard on South Roosevelt Street. Easy Stop is Aberdeen's newest Sinclair station, and when you combine the Dino Pay app and the mobile advantage, you save, how about this, 35 cents per gallon on gas. Just pay with the Dino Pay app and save on every fill, plus load up on snacks, drinks, and whatever you need before you hit the road at Easy Stop on South Roosevelt Street in Aberdeen. Our Easy Stop scoreboard reads 20-7 in favor of Pierre. Looks like both teams are about to get ready here to start the second half. I think I made a mistake. I believe Aberdeen Central will kick to start the second half. I believe. I thought Aberdeen Central received or kicked it away to start the game. So my apologies there. I thought Central received to start, but Pierre will receive to start the second half. My apologies there. 20-7 on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Dahlman ready, kicks it deep. Stoser will return it inside his own 5, 10, 15, 20, and he is tackled right across the 20 down at the 22-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 Pierre. So let's see if the Central defense, after Central defense can start this half off strong. They were gassed by the end of that second quarter and going to need a big effort here in this second half. Looks like a whistle before, could be a penalty pre-snap on Pierre. Let's see. That false start on the offense there. Pierre bring it back 5, 1st and 15. Haven't seen a lot of that today from either side. It's been pretty disciplined on pre-snap penalties. 1st down and 15, ball at the 17-yard line. Pierre with the football to start the third quarter. Lounsbury takes a snap, rolls right. He steps up, throws deep, and overshoots his receiver. That's Staley. 2 blue jerseys in the area. By the way, Aberdeen Central in the home blues. Gold numbers, gold trim down the side. Numbers on the front and back. Blue helmets, gold face masks. Pierre in the all whites, green helmets, green numbers. Their road jerseys. It's 2nd down and 15. Lounsbury takes the snap. He's looking over the middle, And pass is caught by Terwilliger. It's only going to be a couple. I don't think he saw that pass coming. I'm not exactly sure how he caught it. Injured Golden Eagle down. Looks like Brandon Schwann is hurt. He is down at the 26-yard line. Hopefully Brandon's okay. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for Pierre. Schwann down. We'll step aside, be back in 30 seconds here on Sunny.
Of local.
Let's see, here it is. Belonging exclusively to a specific area or neighborhood.
That's right. And at Insurance Plus, our ownership, our agents, and our long history are all local to Aberdeen, South Dakota. When you insure local, your dollar fuels our economy by going back to our local businesses, schools, foundations, and so much more. We know you have options when purchasing insurance, so we say thank you for choosing to insure local with Insurance Plus. Call Insurance Plus today at 225-4270 and insure local.
At the timeout, 3rd down, 12, ball at the 20-yard line. Schwann was able to get off the field with some help. 3rd down, Lounsbury drops back to pass. He's looking deep, looking for Terwilliger, and he makes the catch. Central wants pass interference. I don't think they're going to get it. No flags are down. And another 3rd and long picked up from Pierre. That's been the story of this game. 3rd down and long. Ball is at the 49-yard line, Pierre's own 49, but a big pickup on 3rd down and 12. And the ref is putting 11:15 on the game clock. There was 11:21. So Pierre with another 3rd down and long conversion going to their big tight end. He's been a difference maker. Out of the pistol, handoff to Trevor Rounds, and he is tackled by Shadow. Nice play by Caden Shadow. Came out of a cannon to make the tackle for no gain. Really nice from the outside linebacker, Shadow, a senior, 185. Shot the gap right there and got Rounds right on the hip. 2nd down and 10. 3rd quarter, Pierre with a football. They lead by 13. Lounsbury out of the pistol. Rounds behind him. One receiver on both sides. A couple tight ends into the game. Throw over the middle, and Terwilliger wasn't ready for it. It was in and out of his hands. It's incomplete. He was open, but he just didn't see it, and now he's looking at his wrist. Did I run the right play? Maybe, or something like that. I just don't know if he ran the right route. He wasn't ready for the ball at all. 3rd down and 10. This is where Pierre's been really good on 3rd down and long. Lounsbury out of the gun. He's got time, fires, and passes incomplete, almost intercepted by Borg. Carson Borg almost with an interception, brings up 4th down. Pierre's going to have to punt. So the Golden Eagles defense comes through with a big stop. And Brody Asoff is back deep to field the punt. He's got his heels on his own 15. Snap's good. Punt from Templeton. It's a wobbly punt. Takes a Pierre bounce. And it's down at the 15-yard line by Aiden Beam. Beam with the punt down at the 15. Good punt from Templeton. It was a high wobbly one, but it took a gov bounce. And it's 1st down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. First possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail by 13. Offense after the first drive is stalled, or after the second drive, has really kind of stalled out a little bit, trying to get something going here. Asoff with a couple of receptions, down with the touchdown. Dahlman with a couple as well. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's looking Asoff's way, and it's at his feet, incomplete. Slipped out of his hands. He'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 15. Turnovers have hurt Central a little bit as well. 2 interceptions. But Waldrop has thrown the ball pretty well. Opening stages here on the Easy Stop scoreboard, 10:06. 20-7, Pierre Central with the ball. Out of the gun, Waldrop. 3-step drop, steps up. He's got time, fires near side, out of bounds. Looking for ace-off again. Justin Breeze made the catch on the sideline. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Good hands from Coach Breeze. Ace-off, he had a step there. It was just kind of one of those corner routes and one of those throws that's got to be on the money. That one a little bit high from Waldrop. 3rd down, 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Central came away with a stop early on. Trips near side, Borg far side. It's Dahlman, Ace-off, and Dowan here near side. Waldo the back. Waldrop takes the snap. Pressure, throws over the middle. He's got Borg, just overthrew him. Good coverage by Stoster of Pierre, and it's incomplete. Look deep. I mean, that's a good ball, just a little bit overthrown. The receiver Borg on a post pattern, and Central's going to have to punt. They go 3 and out. Don't use much clock either. That was about 12 seconds on that drive. So Weishar, the long snapper, down the punter. Back deep is Stoster and Staley. Dowan. Not good block, and now he's going to try to run for the 1st down. He's got room. He's got the 1st down. Dowan gets the 1st down. He picks up 20 on 4th and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Dowan bobbled the long snap from Weishar and then just went out, run outside, picked up 20 yards, and Central with the 1st down. Maybe that'll be some momentum here for the blue and gold. As a huge play from Colby Dowan. I don't know if that was by design or what. He did bobble the snap, but he was able to, he made a quick decision, and that what allowed him to get the 1st down. Here's Waldo the carry. He tries to bulldoze his way forward. There's all kinds of white shirts making the tackle. It's a pickup of maybe 2. But how about that from Colby Dowan? I mean, that's a quick decision that you got to make right away. After the snap, he bobbled, and he was able to find a seam, picked up 20, and Central with a little momentum here. The ball is at the 39, their own 39, and let's see if they can use that here in the 3rd. Waldrop out of the gun. Drops back to pass, looks far side. He's got a man, Ace-off. He was clobbered at the 45-yard line. It's incomplete. He took a lick right there. He's slow to get back into the huddle. He looks okay, but he took a big hit. Throw was a little bit behind him. That brings up 3rd down and 8. We're broadcasting from the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth. Aberdeen Central football on Sunny 97.7. Game 1 for both these teams. It's a 3rd down, 8, ball at the 39 of Central. Under center this time. We've only seen this. This is the 2nd time today. Jet motion, it's Lust. Lust trying to get the edge, and he's hit right away. He loses yards. That's the freshman, Porter Hunsley. Read that like a book, and he comes up with a stop. Central loses maybe 3. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 12, maybe 13, and the punt unit's going to come out again. So can't capitalize after the punt on 4th down where they were able to get the 1st. Weishar again, the snapper, down the punter. That one a good snap. And the punt, high. Takes a Central bounce inside the 20-yard line, and it's out of bounds at the 18. Colby Down flips the field with a nice punt, and that'll bring up 1st down and 10 for the Govs. 7:48, 3rd quarter on the Easy Stop scoreboard. First down and 10. Lounsbury out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Rounds the halfback, takes the snap, and he's got a big hole. Picks up 7 yards. Tate Huff and Weishar in on the stop for Central. And that'll bring up a second down and 3 after a nice run from Rounds. Offensive line for Pierre, like we mentioned on the open, 3 starters on that offensive line. Lounsbury out of the pistol. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Claps his hand, the snap right in his mitt, and a handoff right to Rounds. Shadow on the stop. Also Felipe Gonzalez. It's enough for a first down, though. Ball is at the 27 after 2 quick runs, as we're under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Two receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Rounds the halfback behind Lounsbury. He's in the pistol. Snap from Zayden Rounds. Drops back to pass. He's looking deep and overthrows Terwilliger. Far side, Borg on the coverage. Second down. They've been trying to attack Carson Borg, and he's done a pretty good job. Borg, one of the taller corners for Aberdeen Central. Borg, 6'1". Sickmiller, 6 foot, and those are the 2 corners. Preston Peterson, 6'3", and Ricklick, 6'2". A handoff to Rounds, breaks a tackle, and then an array of blue jerseys will make a tackle after a minimal gain. It's going to bring up third down. Third down and maybe 7. Ball at the 33. Guess who? It's Gonzalez and Ricklick once again. They've been in a lot of tackles. Timeout is called. Let's see who called the timeout. Oh, it looks like an injured Pierre Gubb on the field. So not a timeout, injury timeout. Looks like that's 63. That is the center, Zayden Rounds. He's got a cramp in his left leg. One of his teammates trying to stretch him out there. He's got a cramp in his left leg. That was Jacob Mikkonen, who's one of the captains on this team, a senior. Rounds and Mikkonen, seniors, they've been a part of 3 consecutive state championships. Actually, 4 seniors on this offensive line. Baxter Schremp, Zayden Rounds, Jacob Mikkonen, and Ty Michael. The only junior is Max Bogenhagen. He's the left tackle. Third down, 7, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, Lounsbury drops back, and he's sacked! Sacked in the backfield. That is Jackson Henley. Jackson Henley, Brandon Schwann on the sack, and that's going to bring up fourth down. They dial up the pressure. Fourth down and 15 after an 8-yard loss on the sack. Pierre's going to have to punt. Snaps low to Templeton, gets it away. It was partially blocked. Takes a central bounce down, returns it 30, 25, and he's knocked out of bounds right around the 22. Great heads-up play by Colby Dowling. He's made a couple on special teams. He's got the 15-yard touchdown reception. He picked up a first down earlier in the quarter with a fake punt, and then right there he said, hey, I'm going to try to make a play. He does. Ball's at the Pierre 21-yard line after a nice return. First down and 10, Golden Eagles. 5:27, third quarter, Central in business. Waldrop. It's a handoff to Waldo. Waldo escapes one tackle and will dive forward. Tackles made by Pierre. That was 35. Max Hunsley. Hunsley, a 5'11", 175-pound senior. Second down and 7, ball at the 19. So near in the red zone here for Central. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got Waldo on his left hip. 2 receivers into the game. It's a jet sweep here to Waldo. He's got no space. Nice play once again by Max Hunsley. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. And if you're Central, they do have a good field goal kicker in Joey Dahlman. Right now, it would be a 36-yard field goal. And it looks like a flag down, some pre-snap movement. False start offense. It's on Dallin. Far side receiver. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 12 now. So if you're Central here on 3rd down, do you want to just pick up a chunk, make it 4th and manageable, or in kind of an interesting spot here? Trying to take advantage of a nice return on a punt from Colby Dallin. Trips to the far side. Borg here near side. Waldrop takes the snap. Steps up. Pressure in his face. He's going to the end zone. Dallin there and incomplete. Stoser makes a nice play on the far side. Dallin made a really nice effort there. It's going to bring up 4th down and 12. Let's see if they keep the offense on the field. Not a bad throw at all by Waldrop. That was close. It was one of those 50-50 balls. And Dallin almost made a nice play. Looks like the offense is going to stay out there for Central. 4th down and 12. Ball at the Pierre 24. They need to get, it looks like, to the 11 for a 1st down. And timeout is called, and that's huge when you're trailing. Timeout called by head coach Justin Breeze and Aberdeen Central. We'll step aside, be back in 30 on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hit pay dirt with Domino's Pizza. Anytime you're hungry, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Go to Domino's.com for a complete roster of all of their tasty offerings and order right from their website. Whether it's delivery, carryout, or dine-in, Domino's will take care of you. And of course, you can always call Domino's at 225-5555. 7 days a week, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Domino's Pizza, conveniently located at 6th and Main. Call 225-5555 or order online at Domino's.com.
Fourth down, 12 here for Aberdeen Central. Ball at the Pierre 24-yard line. Tried to take a shot on 3rd down. Dallin almost came down with a miraculous reception. Huge play because Central had to burn a timeout there. They only got 2 remaining here in the second half, trailing by 13. They got 2 receivers, one on the near side, one on the far side. Play action pass. Waldrop steps up. He's looking deep to the end zone. Ace-off is there, but it's out of bounds, incomplete. Just ran out of space. You know, Pierre did a good job. The cornerback just forced an ace-off out of bounds. Kind of used the end zone as the 12th defender, if you may. And that's a turnover on downs, and Pierre will have possession at their own 24. So once again, Central can't capitalize. Great field position, and Pierre with the football here, leading by 13. Lounsbury leads the offense back on the field. 2 receivers near side, one to the far side. Pistol look, rounds behind the quarterback, Lounsbury. Central with a nice stop. Couple nice stops in this third quarter. Lounsbury takes the snap, handoff to Rounds, and he's hit right away. Tate Huff on the stop. Huff One of the captains for Aberdeen Central, he was awesome last year. 63 tackles, 4 TFLs, 2 picks. He led the team in tackles. Wasn't a starter at the start of the season. Was able to work his way with the starting lineup. He was big time last year. Came in at linebacker, made a huge difference. He's lined up here to the near side on the line. Handoff to Rounds again. Huff is there. Also, Felipe Gonzalez. He's had a really nice game, Felipe. He's been unbelievable at nose tackle here today. He's a strong kid, 295 pounds. Was looking at last year to this year, he's put on about 15 pounds. Here we go, 3rd and 9. You got to locate the big tight end, Terwilliger. He's lined up on the right. Out of the gun, Loudsbury rolling that way, throwing on the run. He's got Terwilliger. He's short. Cordell Ricklick is going to make the tackle for Central, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 3 and out, the Central defense doing its job. This defense is really pursuing to the football today. Those little underneath routes, they've had a lot of blue jerseys in the area. Snap a little bit high. It's a wobbly kick, almost a line drive. Does take a pure bounce, and it's out of bounds right at the 50. That's Templeton on the punt. No return. Ball right at the 50-yard line at the Golden Eagle logo. Again, good field position here for Central. 1:46 third quarter on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Governors lead 20-7. They've scored 20 unanswered. No one has scored here in this third quarter and second half. All the points in the first half, but both defenses have been stingy. It's 1st down and 10. Waldrop, he's got all kinds of time, fires far side and overshoots Dahlman. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Central's offense has been quiet here in this second half. Try to run the ball a little bit. But the pass game is where they were so successful in the first half. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 at midfield. Trips to the far side, one near side. It's Borg. Takes the snap. He's looking, fires, and it's complete. Close to a 1st down. That's Joey Dahlman. He comes up about a yard short. It's going to be a 3rd and a long one. Maybe 2. They're going to call it 3rd and 2. They got to get to the Pier 40 for a first. If you're Central right now, this is probably 2 plays, 70 seconds in the third quarter. 2 in the backfield. Quick snap. It's Waldo trying to push his way forward. I don't know if he got there. He did not. The far side judge marks him no gain. He maybe lost a half a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. 45 seconds, third quarter. They do say loss of 1 there, so 4th down and a long 2, maybe 3. Central has battled tough here today. 4th down, 3, ball at the Pier 43. Waldrop back to pass. He's hit as he throws. A wobbly pass and caught. Caught and then dropped at the last second. Oh, Borg had it in his hands. It looked like he had it, and then he dropped it, and it looks like it was a cramp. Dahlman is holding his left leg. That was Borg. It's incomplete. Borg will jog off the field almost. Made an exceptional play. Waldrop was hit as he threw, and it was a wobbly pass. Borg almost made a great play. Wow. Turnover on downs, Pierre football with 15.5 to go in the third. Both teams have been held scoreless in this quarter. Lounsbury's got Rounds behind him, takes the snap. He's looking. Near side, pass is caught and hit right away. Nice tackle by Paxton Ewing for Aberdeen Central. Pass was caught by Carter Shufflebean. And that's going to conclude the third quarter. We're headed to the final quarter here at the Gene Bernal Complex. Pierre leads 20-7. We'll be back here for the start of the fourth from the Gene Bernal Complex in a moment on Sunny 97.7.
Drive your car down to Max and meet our experienced and friendly crew. And Max Auto Body will make your car look brand new.
For all of your auto body needs, see Max Auto Body at 803 3rd Avenue Southeast in Aberdeen. Call 225-0480 for Max Auto Body, where they do the job right the first time.
Max Auto Body, where quality reflects on you.
Max Auto Body, Southeast 3rd Avenue, north of Affair St. Luke's.
Dr. John Carroll's, Dr. Mark Bain, and Dr. DJ Pollard of Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care have provided complete family dental care from kids to adults for over 40 years. From cleanings to fillings, root canals, crowns, cosmetic dentistry, and as always, emergencies are seen promptly. At Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care, new patients are always welcome. Conveniently open Monday through Thursday 8 to 6 and Friday 8 to 3 at 805 South State Street. Call to make your appointment at 225-1192. That's 225-1192. Good luck, Golden Eagles.
Second down, medium, it's 6. Lounsbury drops back to pass and throws to his big tight end. It's Terwilliger. He comes up about a half yard short. He picks up 5. It's going to be a third down and maybe 1. Maybe inches. Start of the fourth quarter here from the Gene Bernal Complex. Pierre leads 20-7. Central is hung tough here on defense. Need another stop. Terwilliger is lined up to the far side. Lounsbury looking at the sideline. Coach Steele hands it off to Rounds. He's hit, breaks a tackle, and he's got the first down. It picks up 4, and that's just enough for a first down. And Pierre running the football. Jack Birch on the stop. Defensive line has really done a good job against the run here today. Front four has played tough. Shout out to Brandon Schwan Gonzalez. They moved to a 3-4-4 defense. They kind of have that outside linebacker down in a 3-point stance. Lounsbury, a quick speed option to Rounds. He makes a nice juke, and he's close to the first down. There's a flag down. There is a flag. It could be coming back for a hold. Schwan will make the play for Central. Let's see what the call is. Usually when you see some laundry on a run in the backfield, it's a hold. Could be. Oh, they call a block in the back on Pierre. That's a 10-yard penalty. And Central gets a break on the penalty. So it's going to bring up first down and 20. Ball is, they call it first and 15, excuse me. It's a spot foul. First and 15 from the 48-yard line. Lounsbury out of the pistol. He drops back to throw, rolling right. And he's sacked by Jack Birch. Birch with the sack. Doesn't let Lounsbury get the outside. What a tackle from Birch. He's dropped back to Pierre territory, way back. That's a loss of about 5, maybe 6. Brings up second down and forever. Ball is all the way back at the Pierre 42. And that's a couple sacks in this second half here for Central. Second down and 24 for the Govs. Loudsbury out of the gun. 2 receivers near side. Terwilliger, the tight end, he's lined up on the line of scrimmage. Loudsbury gets the snap. He's looking deep. He's got Bucci, but it's way incomplete. 3rd down and 24. Overthrew Bucci, who is one of the captains on Pierre. 6'3", 220, plays defensive line, and he's in there a lot on offenses. Pierre runs a lot of 2 tight end sets. They use these tight ends a lot. Terwilliger, like we said, I mean, he's as good as it gets in the state. He's lined up one-on-one, it looks like, with Carson Borg far side. Let's see if they go his way. They do right away. He's got it at the 50. Breaks a tackle. Borg trying to get him down. He does. And that'll bring up 4th down and 12. He did pick up about 12 on the play. And it looks like Pierre's going to have to punt. How about this Central defense in the second half? Pitching a shutout right now. Getting pressure on the defensive line. Really made an adjustment at halftime. Justin Breeze has got to be happy with how the defense has played here all game long. Templeton will punt it. Wobbly snap. Lust with the block! Blocked by Carter Lust! Central with some momentum. Templeton recovers at the 35, but Central has great field position. Carter Lust with the block. Special teams for Aberdeen Central today has been awesome. And let's go offense. They call it an illegal shift. It doesn't matter. Penalty declined, and here comes the Golden Eagles inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles at the Pierre 35. 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Waldrop sends a man in motion. It's Dahlman. He takes the snap. He's looking Dahlman's way, trying to avoid a sack, and let's see if he got it away. Guess who on the pressure? Coulter Babcock. This guy's a problem on defense, I'll tell you. Guy's been making plays. They call it a sack, and it's 2nd down and forever. Loss of 7. Coulter Babcock, he's got 2 interceptions, a sack. He's been a difference maker today. Waldrop looking to pass. He's going deep. Down there. He makes the catch. Down inside the 10. He's down at the 5. Colby Dowan, a big-time reception on 2nd and 17. And 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. They got it at the Pier 5. Picks up 31. Brenner Waldrop with a absolute dime of a throw. And Colby Dowan almost kind of with a box out, had the defender on his back and made a nice play. Hand off to the fullback, Dahlman. He's trying to push his way forward. He picks up 2. We got ourselves a football game here at the Gene Brown Complex. Colby Dowan, the guy has done everything and more for this Golden Eagles squad. Picked up a 4th down and 15 on a punt. Made a nice play on a special teams again, giving the Central great field position and making a nice play right there. He's got the touchdown as well. 2nd down and goal from the 4. Dahlman trying to bulldoze his way forward. He picks up another half yard, maybe lost a half. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Ball's at the 2. Big boys up front, got to get a push. 3rd down and goal. They mark him at the 3. Tried 2 fullback dives, and Pierre's defense has done a great job. Let's see what the offense has up their sleeve here. Again, they're going tight. They got Dahlman and Waldo. They have another tight end in there. Now drops back to pass, throws to the sideline, incomplete. Ace off was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Here we go, 4th and goal from the 3. Dowling back in there. He was not in on 3rd down. Ace-off was open there. Throw was just a little bit wide. Only 13 on the play clock. They got to get this play in. 10, they break the huddle. 9, 8, 7, 5. They got to get set. 3, 2, they get the snap off. 4th down, Ace off is there. Did he get in? Oh, he fumbled the ball, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. They officially mark it incomplete. It was in and out of his hands. He tried to dive for the pylon and lost it, and it's going to be turnover on downs, Pierre ball. Ace off. Wow, he had it. It was close, and it's 1st down and 10 for Pierre. I believe they call an official's timeout for a water break. We're going to step aside, be back in 30 seconds here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Loading planters, scraping silage walls, feeding cattle, and clearing brush. Yeah, tomorrow's workload is heavy. But with the right equipment from DMI, you can do anything. So imagine what you can get done with just one JCB. JCB skid steer loaders help you work faster, safer, and smarter. Stop by one of DMI's 3 branches in Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, or Rapid City, or contact your sales representative to schedule a demonstration to get a closer look at one. Remember, before you buy, call DMI.
First down and 10 from the 3. Ace-off almost made a miraculous play trying to dive, and he was unable to corral it. First down and 10, they're going deep, and that pass is way incomplete. Lounsbury, the intended receiver, Carter Shufflebean. And an opportunity here for the defense still, as Pierre is pinned deep. Can they come away with a big turnover here? 7:02, still time on the Easy Stop scoreboard. This has been a great game here from the G. Burnell Complex. Lounsbury out of the pistol. He's got Trevor Rounds behind him. Drops back to pass. He's looking here near side. It's Shufflebean trying to break out of a tackle, but guess who's right there in coverage? It's Carson Borg. Really nice play from Borg. He was able to pick up a good chunk. It's about 6. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. They're calling it 4. Pistol here for Lounsbury. Rounds the running back. 1 receiver near side, 1 to the far side. You got to locate Terwilliger. He's got his hand in the dirt on the line of scrimmage here right in front of Brandon Schwann. Takes the snap. It's a quick option right. Rounds is tripped up. I think he's got enough for the first. He does. Cordell Ricklick on the tackle for Aberdeen Central. First down and 10 for Pierce. 6-10 and counting on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Ball is at the Central 15. Same formation. They got 1 receiver far side, 1 to the near side. Terwilliger right in front of Brandon Schwann right. And then they got Trevor Rounds in the backfield. Lounsbury claps his hands. He's got the snap. There's nothing going on right there. Felipe Gonzalez, folks. This guy has been huge for Golden Eagles. He makes another stop. He is absolutely dominating up front today. He's been a huge problem for Pierre on the offensive line. He's been really good. He makes a nice play there, 2nd down and about 8. It's called a long 9. Ball is at the Pierce 16. Clock continuing to run. 2 timeouts for Central. This is a 2-possession game, and they're going to call a timeout. Central is to stop the clock here. Timeout, Aberdeen Central, 20-7 on the Easy Stop scoreboard. We're back in 30 on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Community. It's not a word we use to make ourselves sound more approachable or to appear more in touch with our members. It's a word we take very seriously. We're Area Federal Credit Union. We chose that name so we'll never forget who we serve, the people right here in our area. We're local folks who provide financial stability to our friends and neighbors to help them grow a better tomorrow. We're Area Federal Credit Union, and our area of expertise is you. Federally insured by NCUA.
All right, we're back here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. These two teams have been going back and forth all evening long. It's a Saturday special here at the Brunel Complex, the Gene Brunel Complex, and it's been a dandy. 2nd down and 9, ball at the 16, and a timeout. Central's got to make things happen here. Both teams have been shut out here in this third quarter, or in the second half. Quick pitch to Trevor Rounds, and he is hit right away. That's Brandon Schwann again. Tell you, Schwann and Gonzalez, they've really made their presence known on the defensive line. I think Coach Breeze has got to be happy with how their D-line's been playing. Here we go, 3rd and 5 from the 20. Trips here to the near side. It's Shuttlebean. It's Staley. And Aiden Beam near side. Terwilliger is lined up far side. Lounsbury takes the snap. Pressure in his face. Fires, and pass is caught by Staley. That's enough for a first down. He's got it at the 31, picked up 11. And that really puts the pressure on Central now. 1st and 10 Pierre at the 32-yard line. They officially mark it, and Central just running out of time right now as we close in on 4 minutes on the Easy Stop scoreboard, 20-7. Pierre with the lead. It's Lounsbury out of the pistol. A couple tight ends in. They got no receiver far side. They got 2 tight ends in on the far side. Hand off to Trevor Rounds. He breaks a tackle, and he's hit by Tate Huff for a pickup of 3. Felipe Gonzalez is down. He's trying to get up. He might just be cramping. It is hot out there. Like we said, it's by kickoff, it was 84 degrees. Right now, 78, but it's certainly humid. As they attend to Gonzalez, we'll step aside, be back in 30 on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Schwab at Schwab Audiology. I'm excited to announce our team is growing as we welcome a second audiologist, Hannah Williams. Dr. Williams completed her residency with us at Schwab Audiology this past year and has been an excellent addition. She graduated from USD this spring. Call Schwab Audiology at 725-4455 to schedule a hearing test with Dr. Williams today. At Schwab Audiology, we're all ears.
.331 here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 8 for Pierre. 20-7 on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Central had an opportunity to get it with the 1 possession, but couldn't convert on 4th and 3 from the Pierre 3. Lounsbury just hands it off to his running back Rounds. He tiptoes his way, now bulldozes forward. He picks up a nice gain. Cordell Ricklick on the stop. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. Nearing 3 minutes. This is Got to be a stop here for Central on 3rd and short. Ball is at the 40. This drive started at the Pier 37. They've just been able to move the ball and really take some time off the easy stop scoreboard. 3rd down and a long 2. Lounsbury out of the pistol. Snap, hands it off to Rounce. He's hit right away by Schwann. Lost a yard, maybe 2. Brandon Schwann. Brandon Schwann comes from the backside and makes the play. And Pierre's going to keep the offense on the field here. Pierre keeping the offense on the field. 2 minutes and change. Ball's at their 39. They're going for it. They can snap it in 10 seconds, so they're going to be able to snap it with under 2 minutes. This is a big play here for Central to try to get off the field. Looks like they call timeout just to burn a little bit more clock. Timeout called by Pierre with 1:52. Let's see if they punt it away or they do end up going for it. They do have a 13-point lead. Central has 2 timeouts. Or, excuse me, 1 timeout. Pierre has now 2 after calling that one. Just joining us, saw 27 points in the first half, 0 in this second half. Central jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Colby Allen, 15-yard touchdown. Extra point good from Joey Dahlman. Followed Trevor Rounds, a 1-yard touchdown to make it 7-6. Extra point was blocked by by Jack Birch. 7-6. Then Terwilliger, a 17-yard touchdown in the second. And then George Stawley with a touchdown with zeros on the clock in the second quarter from 2 yards out. It was 4th down. They gambled, went for it, got it, and were able to get the touchdown. It looks like they will bring the punt unit out after the timeout. Staley punts it, and Dowen makes a nice play on it. Wasn't a great punt at all. It kind of hit off the side of the foot of Staley, and there's Colby Dowen again making a play. 144. Good field position for the Golden Eagles. They got it at the 35 of Pierre. They got to score as fast as you can here. Time is not on your side. You're trailing by 2 possessions. So you're going to pretty much need a touchdown and an onside kick. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's looking. Pressure from Bucci. Escapes it. Fires on the run. Caught by Carter Luss. Luss 30, 25, 20. 15. He steps out of bounds at the 14. Really nice play from Brenner Waldrop. Pressure all in his face. The senior Elijah Bucci right in his grill. Somehow got the pass away, found Luss, the sophomore receiver. He used his jets to pick up a nice gain. 1st down and 10 for the Golden Eagles at the 14, 1:34 to go. They trail by 13, only 1 timeout. Waldrop drops back. He's got all day. He's going end zone, and pass is incomplete, and pass interference will be called on Stoser. He was looking for Asoff, and that's going to be PI on Stoser. Fans wanted it. Flag was right away, and now he's arguing with the official, saying, hey, that's not catchable. But you can't do that. I mean, it was kind of one of those things where he tugged Asoff, and let's see if Central can capitalize after the penalty. 90 seconds to go. Ball is at the Pier 6. So first down here for the Golden Eagles. Waldrop, 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Waldo on his left hip. He's got time, throws into the end zone, down and caught, touchdown. Colby Dowling, his second touchdown today. And Aberdeen Central is within 7. Colby Dowling with a 6-yard touchdown from Brenner Waldrop. And this one's not done yet. Dahlman trying to tack on the extra point up, and it is good. And the Golden Eagles within 6. 20-14. We'll be back in 30 here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
To everyone who loves Culver's, the feeling is mutual. When I'm serving you a Butterburger, I'm just as happy as you are. I almost get giddy when I hear the sizzle of our fresh beef on the grill. I'm like, they are gonna love this. Seeing that smile that comes from a meal made just right, I like to call that love at first bite. Order ahead on the Culver's app or Culver's.com and make Butterburgers your happy place. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's of Aberdeen, located in front of Target on East 6th Avenue.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunny 97.7. Colby Dowling, he's got a pair of touchdowns receiving today. That one from 6 yards from Brenner Waldrop. He's got 2 touchdowns. And Central only trails by 6. And it's not over yet. 1:26 to go. They're going to need to get an onside kick here. And the opportunities have been there for the Golden Eagles in this second half. They've had golden field position and just been unable to capitalize. And now they're going to need an onside kick. Let's see what they got. They only got 1 timeout, so I believe if they are able to, if Pierre's able to recover it, they can probably run 1 play and then take a knee. Dahlman ready. Takes a good bounce. Ball's there, and I believe Pierre's going to have it. Tell you what, that's not a bad effort from Joey Dahlman by any stretch. When you're doing those onside kicks, you want to take that high bounce. And Dahlman got the high bounce. That's about as good as you can do. Good job from the hands team from Pierre. Let's see if they got to run any plays. I don't think they do. Looks like they're in victory formation. Central only with 1 timeout. I believe they don't have to run any plays. They got 3 in the backfield. Lounsbury snaps his hand. They do run a play. It's Rounds. They're trying to strip it. Central calls timeout. Picked up maybe 6 or 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Last time out for the Golden Eagles. But Justin Breeze's team is really battled here today. Defense has pitched a shutout in this second half. Come up with some big stops. Golden Eagles had 1st and goal from the 5 earlier in the fourth quarter and had 4 cracks at it after a huge play from Colby Dowling to set it up. Went 4th down, 3, tried to find Brody Ace off far side. He made it one heck of an effort. But the thing was, he tried to dive for the pylon before bringing it in, and they called it incomplete. Turnover on downs. Pierre picked up a couple first downs. Central was able to come up with a stop, score quickly, and make it 20-14, and now it looks like Pierre's just going to take a knee. So a knee there from Pierre, 35 seconds on the game clock. And Central's just going to run out of time, it looks like. Pierre, the 7 consecutive state champions Coach Steele, his 9th season. In 8 of his 7 seasons, he's won a state championship. They were, I believe, 5-6 his first year, 9-3 his second, and they were able to win the state title. And ever since then, they've been the mountain in 11 AA. One more knee from Lounsbury. That's going to do it. Pierre's going to win 20-14 over Aberdeen Central. Both teams head to the 50-yard line. Great effort from the Golden Eagles. We'll have our postgame show. Justin Breeze will join us as he does on the postgame here at the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth. One heck of an effort from Aberdeen Central. Come up 6 points short. Pierre wins 20-14 here at the Gene Bernal Complex. We'll step aside, be back in 3 minutes with the Golden Eagle postgame on Sunny 97.7.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
State Farm agent Chad Bent can create a personal price plan designed for your life and your budget. Call 225-2144 or see State Farm agent Chad Bent at 1023 6th Avenue Southeast.
Looking for a way to show your community spirit and support our local school? Look no further than the new Aberdeen Central Spirit Card from American Bank and Trust. With every purchase, a portion goes directly to the Aberdeen Central School District, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win-win. You get all the benefits of a great debit card, and the Aberdeen School District gets the support they need. Visit your local AB&T at 320 6th Avenue Southeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Safety Service of Aberdeen is now offering new Tempty trailers for sale. Tempty trailers are designed for those who require the best in performance and longevity. They offer more standard features than any other trailer manufacturer. Tempty trailers have a reputation for quality and a commitment to service. Stop out and order your Tempty trailer at Safety Service, West Highway 12 in Aberdeen, or call 225-4792.
Hey everyone, it's Aaron from Har Motors, and I've got some exciting news for you. Lease a 2024 Nissan Altima SV all-wheel drive for just $339 a month, 3 years and 30,000 miles. That's right, all-wheel drive Altima, $339 a month. Looking to purchase something? 2024 Nissan Versa S sedan is yours for just $19,465. This Versa comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty. Don't wait, visit Har Motors today. Har Motors, home of the lifetime warranty.
Cars has the cars.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
You kept us fed through tough times. And despite rising business costs, you keep doing what you love because you know you're making a difference. No matter the challenges, we're here to help you navigate the highs and lows to grow your business, to improve your land, or to buy new equipment. We all rely on you, and we're just happy to return the favor. Go with Allies. Go with Trust. Go with Dakota Bank.
KNBZ FM, Redfield, Aberdeen. Streaming online at hubcityradio.com.
Sunny 97.7.
A Hub City radio station.
Golden Eagle postgame show, Sunny 97.7 and the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. Final score from the Gene Bernal Complex, 20-14. Pierre holds on in a tight ball game. Came down to the fourth quarter. Came away with a big goal line stand. And Central battled till the end. They got it in one possession with 1:30 to go. Just really ran out of time. I mean, they had opportunities. but Pierre is able to hold on, and they just made enough plays in that first half and a couple in the second, and they were able to come away with a 6-point win. Looking at the scoring plays from tonight's game, Colby Allen, 15-yard touchdown to open up the scoring in the first quarter. Aberdeen Central led 6-0. Extra point was good from Joey Dahlman, 7-0. Trevor Rounds bounced back with a 1-yard touchdown. Extra point was blocked by Jack Birch, 7-6. Then Cooper Terwilliger started to heat up for Pierre. This is a guy, 6'5", 225, only a sophomore, getting looks and offers from some high-level Division I. I mean, I saw Georgia, Iowa, some big-time Division I schools. He came through with a 17-yard touchdown to give Pierre their first lead of the game, 13-7. George Stolley, a 2-yard touchdown right as the second quarter ended to make it 20-7. That was at the half, and then both teams went back and forth. Aberdeen Central pitched a shutout in the second half. Colby Allen was able to score a 6-yard touchdown to make it 20-14, but really the game was won for Pierre the possession before, as Colby Allen set up a first and goal from the 5-yard line, 4 cracks at it, two fullback dives, 1 pass into the end zone, and then 1 to the far side, ace-off in and out of his hands, and that was pretty much it when you talk about that was the game-changing play. Pierre was able to chunk some clock, pick up a couple first downs, but Aberdeen Central with a big-time performance. This is a team that lost 32-0 to Pierre last year. New quarterback this year, Parker Lamar, a senior last year. Some big-time skill position players that were the offense last year. Cooper Eisenbeis, Avery Ligon, who ran for almost 1,000 yards last year. These kids graduated, and new faces, and you got to be able to replace those guys with some of the younger talent. And Aberdeen Central, I'll tell you, they got some great talent on this team, and that was a hard-fought battle for Week 1. You got to be proud of how they battled here today, Week 1, and now you got to gear up for a really tough T team who's coming out off a loss yesterday to Spearfish at their place, and looking forward to that matchup there for next Friday. It's a Friday game next week, and we'll have coverage right here on Sunday 97.7. Yours truly will be on the broadcast there from T, and looking forward to the matchup. But I think if you're Aberdeen Central, you could take a lot of positives from this game. Defense was stout in the second half. But, looking at our Aberdeen Chrysler Center keys to the game, really, we had 2 keys for Central. Win first and second down on offense. I'd say they did it a couple times. There were some times where they were in 3rd and long. We'll give them a check there for that one. We'll say they did pretty well finding themselves in 3rd down and manageable. Did have a couple drives where they struggled, but overall, I'd say a check. I wouldn't give them a check plus because they were in a couple 3rd and longs, but I'd say overall, pretty good. Our second key, win 3rd and 4th down on defense. I think we got to go check minus there. That's something that they struggled with in the first half. There was plenty of times in the first half, Pierre had 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 plus, and sometimes you got to go to your number 1 guy, and that was Cooper Terwilliger. He came through in a big way on 3rd and long. Got to give credit to Caleb Lounsbury with some big throws, and that was really where the game was won or lost. If you're asking me, hey, Matt, what would you say was the biggest takeaway from this game only? It was Pierre was able to capitalize on 3rd down, and were able to move the sticks. And some of those big 3rd downs in the first half turned into touchdowns later on. And this is a team with a ton of experience and a lot of big-time moments as well. So they came through in a big way there and were able to come away with a win. With that, we're going to step aside here, be back in 2 minutes. Let's see if we can get Justin Breeze here with our post-game show. He'll join us at the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth. Let's go 3 minutes here on the Golden Eagle Tailgate on Sunny 97.7.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Janet's doing it, so is Fred. Bonnie's all over it. Same with Omar. Tim's been at it since February of last year. Corey started the year before that. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. What's that? Oh, the doing part? Why, they're using the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm. And they're saving up to 30% and more on their auto insurance. How about you? You ready to get at it and save?
Call State Farm agent Dustin Miller at 725-6900.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, New York, or Rhode Island.
Looking for a way to show your community spirit and support our local school? Look no further than the new Aberdeen Central Spirit Card from American Bank & Trust. With every purchase, a portion goes directly to the Aberdeen Central School District, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win-win. You get all the benefits of a great debit card, and the Aberdeen School District gets the support they need. Visit your local AB&T at 320 6th Avenue Southeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank & Trust, member FDIC.
Safety Service of Aberdeen is the place to get your Sherco products. The Sherco 4500 Series HD electric tarp features a powerful American-made motor, available for all trailer makes and models. Pair your 4500 Series HD electric tarp with a ProTrap electric hopper opener. It safely slides hopper doors open and close with a touch of a button while you stay back out of the dust. Remember, Safety Service also has Sherco replacement parts. Stop out to Safety Service, West Highway 12 Aberdeen, or call 225-4792.
Looking for unbeatable value and peace of mind? At Har Motors, we're proud to offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all of our new vehicles. Right now, we have over 20 new models in stock with prices starting under $20,000. Whether you're after a fuel-efficient sedan or a half-ton truck, our extensive selection has you covered. Visit Har Motors today and find the perfect vehicle for you, all backed by an unbeatable warranty. Come see us and drive away with confidence. Har Motors, home of the lifetime warranty.
Har Motors, Cars has the cars.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network at Sunny 97.7 as Aberdeen Central comes away with a 20-14 loss here today versus Pierre. And joining us on the Golden Eagle postgame show is the head coach of the Governors. It is, head coach of the, I don't know if Coach can you hear? No?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. Okay, there we go. Head coach of the Golden Eagles is head coach Justin Breeze. And, Coach, how you doing?
Oh, well, could be better.
Yeah.
Could be better, but, not a bad night for football. And, the guys played hard, but just didn't quite come up on the right end of the scoreboard.
Yeah, and want to talk a little bit about the highlights here. Your team really battled to the end. I mean, you score 7-0 out of the gate. Colby Allen with a 15-yard touchdown, and, they come back and score 20 unanswered. But overall, what was your assessment of this one?
I think in talking to the guys after the game that it's a situation where we played hard physically. It's not like we were physically overmatched by any means. But what I did see was just a lot of mental errors that we did that we could correct and change, which is the positive. The things that, they did well, right? We didn't have ourselves lined up right. Or, we were, not communicating correctly up front or whatever it is, right? things that we can change and correct and learn from and move on to next week.
And, Coach, want to hit on some highlights here. Colby Down, a couple touchdowns, but I was also highlighting throughout the broadcast what he was able to do on special teams. He came away. Was that supposed to be a fake punt there?
It wasn't, but he kind of bobbled it and saw their edge rusher coming inside. So he's an athlete. I kind of give him a little leeway with some things like that, but I didn't want him to do it there, but he did, and it turned out well. If it hadn't, I probably wouldn't want to be him come to the sidelines.
Yeah, so. And then he's able to make a couple plays on punts too, like just heads up, smart plays. This is a guy who had 2 touchdowns. What do you see in particular from him?
He's a competitor. I mean, practice games, he wants to be a big part of the offense. He knows that we can use him, and our offensive coaches know, hey, we can use this guy to our advantage in situations. So I think trying to get him the ball when we can, and whenever somebody has a good game, obviously they're going to take a look at him for the following week and maybe do some coverage things different for him, or on him. But I think we'll continue to work to get him the ball, but then as he gets more attention, find other guys that can make plays for us as well. And yeah, those heads up plays on those punts, he recognized that, okay, everyone's covering downfield, there's nobody here, it's a short punt, and just picks it up, makes a play, and saves us 15, 20, 30 yards.
Coach Britter Waldrop, first start his sophomore year. He came in a couple times last year. He looks like he's put on some size, a little bit of weight. He's got good zip to his ball, but what do you see from him? I mean, first possession, he throws an interception, but after that he battled back. I thought he made some nice throws. This is a guy still pretty young, but, I mean, what a performance from him. He battled to the end. What do you see?
Yeah, like you said, he's a young player, young kid, and he's learning, and he's willing to learn. He works hard in practice to understand what he's doing, what his receivers are doing. His first pass tonight, an interception. It's kind of hard to come from or start that way, but I think he's gave him a second to catch his breath then, and then, all right, okay, let's get in a rhythm here. The offensive line did an awesome job keeping him protected, give him some time to throw and find guys downfield, but he's got a lot of potential here for us.
Justin Breeze joining us on the Golden Eagle postgame show. Just a couple more here for you, Coach. Appreciate you taking some time. Defensively, I thought you guys were great. I mean, obviously, second half second half you pitch a shutout, but one of my keys to the game, Coach, was on defense, win third and fourth down. It's some of those third down and longs Pierre was able to convert, which led to a couple touchdowns. What do you think your defense proved here tonight, week 1?
I think that we're still in the process of getting to our full potential defensively. We try new things, move some people around, and I think we're only going to get better from here. And I think a lot of what our defense needs to work on, or the potential is there, but we need to work on our communication with each other. Some of those missed coverages, that kind of stuff, was the issue. Just communication between safeties and corners and safeties and backers, just getting lined up correctly and making sure we know who has who. And obviously coming out against Pierre right away, they're a little different, a little unconventional when it comes to offensive stuff, so it made things a little bit more difficult for us. But I think we're gonna be able to take stuff we saw tonight and move forward and get better from it.
Coach, want to highlight a couple guys on defense. I mean, we were talking a little bit off the air. You were super excited for Felipe Gonzalez. This is a guy that is just an athlete. I mean, he's 295 pounds. He's 6. Let's see if I can find it here. 6'4", 295, and he moves fast. I thought he was a game wrecker. Same with Brandon Schwann, one of your senior captains. What do you think? How do you think those guys played in particular, and maybe just your defensive line? Yeah,
the defensive line. I mean, you throw Jack Birch in there as well. Jackson Henley, those guys, they do a great job of moving and getting around where they need to be and getting their gaps, but staying low, getting penetration. I know Felipe had a great night of getting some penetration and really disrupting some inside zone stuff they wanted to run, so that made things difficult for them. Then you get to the outside with Brandon Schwann, like you said, he had several tackles tonight, a lot behind the line of scrimmage. So I think big part of it just instilling them that they're flying the ball, always working to get to the football, getting off blocks. All those things that you need to do to be successful defensively.
Coach, last one here for you. Go to T next week, Friday night. Team that you played tough last year, and obviously they're coming, I think, off a loss to Spearfish yesterday, 39-29. I mean, I know you focused on this one, but what's kind of the early outlook for that one?
Yeah, in looking at their game last night, kind of a similar situation as us. You know, they were in a tight game, but also a lot of mental mistakes. So a couple turnovers, kind of like us, in similar situations where they're going to probably do the same stuff that we do and go back and look at film and look at things and, you know, correct the things that they need to work on and, you know, mistakes that they made that caused them to lose that game. So I think we're in similar situations, you know, two teams that had tight battles and then just too many mistakes to come out with a win. But looking forward to going down there. They're always a well-coached team. Coach Frey does a great job with those guys and gets them going, so it'll be a battle.
Coach Justin Breeze here on the Golden Eagle post game. Coach, thanks a lot for joining us. Heck of a game out there. I thought your guys competed well, and looking forward to next week. It was a fun one today.
It was. Thanks. Go Eagles.
That about wraps up our broadcast here from the Gene Bernal Complex. Aberdeen Central will hit the road, as mentioned earlier, versus T. It's a 7 p.m. kickoff, I believe, live from T. Yours truly will be on the play-by-play. Looking forward, or 6, excuse me, Justin. Coach Breeze just told me 6. They're on the kickoff there next week. So we'll have Golden Eagle tailgate pregame next Friday, 5:30, and looking forward to the matchup. Central battled 20-14 final here. Want to say big thanks to Siron on the video stream, hubcityradio.com. Also want to say big thanks to Jordan Rose back at the Sunny 97.7 studios for doing a great job running the board and producing the broadcast here tonight. I'm Matt McClure, signing off here from the Gene Bernal Complex. One final time here from Aberdeen. It's Pierre 20 and Aberdeen Central 14. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Have a great Labor Day weekend. We'll be back at it next Friday night, live from T here on Sunny.
Sunny 97.7's coverage of Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles football has been brought to you by Dakota Bank, Avera Orthopedics, Dustin Miller, your State Farm insurance agent in Aberdeen, Agtegra Cooperative, the Aberdeen Regional Airport, ABC Seamless Siding and Windows, Healthcare Plus Federal Credit Union, Lean Transportation, and Insurance Plus. And by Domino's Pizza, Max Auto Body, Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Center, DMI, Area Federal Credit Union, Schwab Audiology, Culver's, Chad Bent, your State Farm insurance agent in Aberdeen, American Bank and Trust, Safety Service, and Har Motors. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles football on Sunny 97.7, KNBZ FM, Redfield, Aberdeen, and online at hubcityradio.com.
Sunny 97.7.